Uh-oh. What'd you do?
There it goes.
Okay, we're live. We're live in our living room again. Hold on, I need the link. The share link. Copy. And then I'm gonna put it on Twitter. I assume some Twitter personality is going to retweet it.
Sure. Faster if you tag me.
Why does the Sweetie Bot project always come out on top of you?
Oh my.
The Sweetie Bot project. Come on, paste. Tweet.
Excellent. Oh look, a notification. I wonder what that is about.
Yeah, it's a mystery. I'm gonna post this in Bronny's chat because he's not here to help me, which makes him lame. Quit looking over there. I can hear it. It means you're looking too hard.
Yeah, I realized that is pretty much a good indicator. It's like if I can hear you licking, stop. Knife! Oi! Girl! Yeah, I know. I know you know what you're doing.
Licking yourself.
Stop it.
Raw. Stop! Oh my god. Let's see. Yep, that's everywhere where I post the stream.
Sweet. You're ready for stalking.
Yay! Alright.
Oh look, people are here.
Hey Kyle, we're live!
And we're live.
Viewers may experience buffering. Yeah, what else is new? But yeah.
Oh, okay, you press pause on it. I'm like,
Yeah,
why
no.
are we frozen again? God dang it.
We're not frozen yet.
Not yet. Let
Go
it
to the
go.
live point. Yeah, see, look, I got us on the live point.
There we go.
So that way we'll be able to tell. And we'll keep an eye on the chat. Oh no, okay, that was just buffering. We're just dealing with a little bit of buffering. Don't let that give me a heart attack every time.
Okay.
Okay, we're live. Sweetie, you can do the scrolling,
I'll
and
do the
I'll
scrolling.
do the needlework. Alright, so today I had some yarn given to me for Christmas by my friend Isabel. It was great. These are cute colors, and on the label for it, it shows mermaids. So I assumed that meant that mermaid patterns would be on the label as per the usual with yarns, but it wasn't. They said you have to go on redheart.com, but I tried to go on redheart.com and I realized I've never been able to access their website before. There's always been an error like every time. And it was no different this time. I was like, okay, maybe I can just go find it. And like, I immediately went into paywalls because we have that in crocheting. They're like, hey, you want this pattern? Buy it on Etsy. And I'm like, fine. So I'm not gonna buy it. In fact, I'm gonna make it up as I go because
this can only end well.
yeah, I mean, I haven't had too bad experience with this. I know how to make a body, and that's just like what, a little fin. That doesn't look too hard.
Okay.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
I know how to make like dolls and heads and stuff of them. So like, only make half the doll, and then make it a fin. Make it have fins or something. So I'll make this work. What's going on?
Yeah, so Buckin5 asks if, and I know the answer to this question, if you and your wife who had time under the mistletoe.
There actually wasn't mistletoe.
Yeah, but you guys kissed anyway, so, you know.
Yeah, you know, if you want to ask Christmas kissing instead, then yes.
Alrighty, and then asks if I would be surprised to hear that cats look like it's going to lose an insane amount of money. Not in the slightest. I'm very impressed that they made that risk, because the Cats musical is not well received even in the Broadway community. So they really took a risk trying to do that one of all Andrew Lloyd Webber plays, and they tried to modernize it, but it didn't appeal to a wider audience. So I'm not surprised at all that it didn't really make money. Yeah, doing it yourself, I mean, if you want something done right.
I know how to make things. I'm sorry, kitty.
She's like, how dare you make noise over there, bitch. What plans do you and Sweetie have for New Year's? My dad is actually on his way over now. So I think my dad and I are probably just gonna drink champagne and watch the ball drop as you do. And I think this one's probably gonna be around.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm just gonna be like, hey, can I steal your booze?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I bought more sausage and cheese
Oh,
because
sweet.
it was cheap at Target. It's like, hey, get it for $1 now.
Yeah, my coworkers were doing that. It's like, man, I got all this sausage and stuff for like $1 at Walmart. And I'm like, okay.
Like I'm seeing that too. I was just like, I'll get another sausage and some cheese, and we can have cheese and crackers and stuff if you guys want. Because I really liked that at home. For New Year's, we just have like salami and cheese and crackers.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly the same, but you know what? Time to start something new, and also it was cheaper. Money! Yay! 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Now, we'll just. I'm planning on making this mermaid and just giving it to my niece Jasmine because I didn't send her anything for Christmas yet because time was taxed and honestly I don't see much of her anyway. So I was just gonna mail it to my mom and she'd be like, yep, it's been here the whole time, we just didn't give it to you. Sorry.
How could?
How could I? Yes, I know. I'm a terrible aunt, despite the fact that I give them all $20 for their birthdays. Except for the older ones. The older ones get 50.
Nice.
I try my best. I still get text messages from them. That's how you know you're remembered.
Sure.
My nephew, Oliver, apparently has been eating crickets, and not live ones or anything like that, but like the toasted kind of crickets.
Nice. Bucking5 wants to know if knife's around. She was here a second ago. I think she's going and hit on her chair. She's taken to hiding underneath the tablecloth.
Oh yeah, like I was sweeping today and I was pulling the chair out to the side so I could sweep underneath it, and I just realized I looked down, I'm like, oh, I'm pulling you.
Yeah.
And she's just like, what the fuck, man?
There have been a couple times, like when, particularly when you weren't around, where I was like, I'll just sit down and eat at the table, and I almost like sit on her, and I'm like, oh snap, sorry kid. I'll use the other chair, my bad.
You gotta freaking make it more apparent that you're there, girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's why she likes it though. It's like, no one can see me.
Stealth. Wait, someone's gonna sit on me, you idiot.
Yeah, right? Hello, Merry late Christmas and a early Happy New Year from Bigorna. Yes, indeed. Happy Hanukkah. Still Hanukkah, I think. And an early Happy New Year to you as well.
That's interesting.
Pretty sure it is.
I would have no idea.
Let me count the days. I think it should be night 6, I think.
I have no idea what it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the 6th night of Hanukkah. It's fine, Bronny's not. Oh, swear jar, it's fine, Bronny's not here.
Bronny's not here. My swear jar's all the way in the other room. I don't want
Yeah, can't be bothered.
I put like 26
So,
cents
you know,
in there.
screw it all. Screw it all to hell.
Yeah. I put 26 cents in there earlier today, if that counts toward our swear revenue right now. Or if you guys want to help, go ahead and put some money in my swear jar.
There you go.
Every time you guys want to stop me from cursing, like, oh yeah, put $1 in there, see if I do.
So, basically put $1 in there and she'll probably cuss.
That's an interesting concept. Instead of like, giving it to like every time you like don't swear, it'd be like, hey, here's $1, say fuck. I wish that would be enough of a thing where people were just throwing money at me at cons, be like, hey, Heather, say fuck, and I'm like, okay.
They want to know if I've got any Christmas presents.
She did. I got her 2 little toys that are like silvery spherical mice.
And I got her a little, like, treat dispenser thing, which, I don't think she's figured out. She likes the treats, but she hasn't figured out that she has to bat the toy around in order to get them.
Yeah, she's probably like, how dare you make me exercise?
Yeah, she's like, you want me to work for my treats? Nah. You just give them to me.
Ain't happening, fam.
She smells them.
She's like, what up?
She's like, whoa! I was ignoring you, and then I smelled treats out of the bag. Suddenly, everything became far more interesting.
Oh, you just threw one over here.
Yeah, go get that one. It's over there. She's like, no, I know you've got them all. I know you've got all the treats right now. She is looking
Listen to my cute meows and give me something.
One of them fell. You gotta pick that one up. she is. She's picking at the one right up. All right, kiddo. Yeah, I know. I know. All right. Ah! Yeah, there it is. Go pick it up. It fell. It's fair game. All right. Now for the rest of these, you have to actually do your gosh darn job. Well, the way she's figured out there are treats. Well, she did that as soon as I think the first time I gave it to her. She's like, "Oh, this smells like yumminess," but she hasn't figured out how to get the yumminess out of the gosh darn thing.
She's like, I'll just look for ones that you threw.
Yeah, she's like. What basically happens is Heather and or I will trip over it, and the treats will go everywhere,
Like,
and then
oh,
she'll eat them.
when you're in pain, I get food.
Yeah, so I'm trying to teach her to hunt, but I think I'm just teaching her to like, if mommy and other mother fall over, I get treats. Cool. Alrighty, so let's see. Old Railroad Crossing Production says hello.
Hey, Logan, that's my nephew.
Yeah, hello again. Bucket 5 asks, Sweetie, do you enjoy the Mike's Hard Lemonade? I'm curious now. Yeah, I enjoy it well enough.
Yeah, it's like lemonade-y soda that also has alcohol in it. Not much to
Not much. I'd have to drink like probably a dozen of those before I get even buzzed.
Yeah, this is like 8% because it's the tall man one. I think like normally the Mike's is like 6 or 5% alcohol.
Whereas the alcohol I am drinking in my cup of cheer is the homemade Kahlua that my best friend sent me for Christmas and eggnog.
Oh, see, that's how you do it.
Yes, indeed.
Get a little.
You've got to bat it around. That's how you get treats.
She's like, I want you.
She's like, no, you have to trip over it. That's what I've learned.
Freaking cat.
All right. Igorna asks, well, did y'all have a nice Christmas?
Yeah, pretty decent. I went over to New York for a little bit to see the Buck family.
The Buck family, yes.
Buck family.
Because soon you shall be Heather Buck.
Maybe soon. Yes, you must hurry. I'll give him time. No hurry.
Oh, hurry.
I know you don't like me here. I get it.
No, but I like you here, but I like you with the wife in bed.
Yeah, well, I do too. I like being with him, but you know, he's gotta make sure he's secure and everything first. I want to make sure he's on his way to a very, very good life before he hooks the rings with me or whatever you say.
Hooks the rings with you? Who says that?
I don't know. The phrase just came to my head like hooks rings.
The rings.
That's what you do with rings, right?
Hey.
Because now I have a whole bunch of rings because my freaking friends who sent me this yarn also sent me like a buttload of rings, and I'm like, wow, cool.
It's like, wrong person to be sending her rings. Just saying.
Just like, you know what, I'm gonna ship her with Isabel now. Good.
I know, right? I ship it. Alrighty, so Bucket 5 asks if I saw the Red vs. Blue TF2 analysis teaser trailer. I saw it back when Will first edited it. So I saw it months ago.
Okay, because I was like, how long ago was that?
That was months and months ago. Like, I think we even showed it at BronyCon. Did we? Were you there?
Was I there? I was at BronyCon, right?
Yes, but were you at the TF2 panel?
I feel like I would have been. What else would I have been doing?
I don't know. It was pretty early in the morning.
I was very tired that one. I don't know. Maybe I was there. I don't know why.
Were you there? Were you there when Maddie proposed to Trevor?
I was there
Maddie?
for that part.
Okay, well then you were there.
I was there.
So we did show it at BronyCon, and it was done like a month or so before BronyCon even. So yes, I saw it. I haven't clicked on it, the link to Doc's channel to see it, but I have seen it. Yes. Alrighty, and Logan asks if you liked your rendition of the Southern Pacific 4449.
Let me see. I actually have to read that one.
Yeah, Heather, did you like my rendition of the Southern Pacific 4449?
I'm trying to figure out if he means like a video he made or one of the pictures he sent me or like the Minecraft one, because the Minecraft one was neat. He just sent me a picture of that one, but I gave him a response to how I felt about that.
Nice.
He's very transportation child.
Well, yeah. I mean, trains are awesome.
And trains are pretty freaking legit. I haven't gotten to tell him about my trip on the train yet, but I'll have to tell him about it.
How dare you?
You'll have to tell him about the trains in England.
Oh, they're fine.
What a detail!
Actually, my favorite train that I've taken in my life was actually always the steam train that went around There's Roaring Camp in Felton in Northern California, and it went around the redwoods, and it was particularly cool because like basically redwood trees, they actually gather water from the air rather than the soil, so the steam locomotive actually kind of waters the forest.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about those trees.
Yeah. Is that they basically get it from the needles? They'll suck up the moisture in the air.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Logan says it's the picture.
Oh, that was pretty legit too. I liked it. Good job, boy.
Speaking of rings, does Heather have a dream wedding or engagement ring?
Okay, so I'll attack the engagement ring first.
Yeah, because that's the most important one, really.
And I've told Sweetie about it because I fell in love with the ring. Like, if you're familiar with Silver Slinger, he was like a fandom jeweler. I liked this engagement ring he showed.
The rose one, right?
Yeah, it was like beautiful
It was
flower.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I had to show it to Sweetie as soon as I saw it. Like, Sweetie,
Yeah.
this. And she's like, man, if a guy. That's me. I'd
say yes. It's like, damn, I need a boyfriend. Who am I kidding? I'd say yes to that ring if he wasn't my boyfriend.
Be like, yeah, like hard to say no to that ring. So a ring like that would be really cute. I don't know, maybe like change up the colors a little bit because like he knows my favorite colors, even though he doesn't want to admit that he knows what colors are. I assume he's probably gonna talk to you, so you know.
Right. I've got to be the wingman about.
Yeah, you know, it's like I'm just saying I like tank.
Size 6, I think, if I recall correctly.
We're gonna have to go recheck.
Probably recheck, just in case.
Yeah. You sent it to him at some point. Of course he wouldn't. Send
I did. Well, I'm like it's somewhere in somewhere in the history, but if it takes more than a year for y'all to get engaged, that my Skype's gonna delete it. So
yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
So you're gonna have to get resized again.
Yeah. We'll just have to make that a periodic thing, so I don't know when it's coming. Because like if you ask right before it happens, I'm probably gonna be like,
Yeah, no, and I'm usually pretty subtle about things like that. It also helps. Like I don't know when Josh asked me about Ari's ring, it was kind of funny. He's like, hey, could you be a wingman and like figure out what kind of engagement ring Ari wants? I'm like, oh, I don't need to be all sneaky and let's bring it up because she just went on a big rant about what engagement ring she wants the other day. So here's what she said, you know. But yeah, I'm sneaky about things like that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like that, something like that, because that's just a really unique engagement ring, and I don't want something just boring and it's all a white diamond.
Yeah.
Because I look at those freaking commercials for K and I'm like, it's so
colorless. So boring. And I hate the square diamonds. They look stupid. My sister loves them. I hate them.
I could care less if it was square. But like, yeah, I want something that's different and colorful, not just a soulless diamond that freaking some corporation put a price on. Because diamonds aren't all that great. Yeah. I mean, a colorful diamond. I can enjoy silver, but like too much silver. Oh God, look, Bronny's here. Hi, Bronny.
Loser.
But dream wedding, freaking, I don't know. I never even thought about getting married until I was really with Bronny, and I was just like, yeah.
We have ideas. Alrighty. So good evening, says Murdoch.
Yo.
Okay, sorry, I have to catch up to where the heck I was. Hi, have you played the Lion King video game? I haven't. Nope. Sorry. Sweetie, did you see the movie version of Les Mis or Moulin Rouge? Yes, although movie version of Moulin Rouge is redundant because Moulin Rouge was a movie first. I don't think it was ever a stage play. But I have seen both, yes. And I like both. I think I was kind of... Moulin Rouge I was very hipster about Moulin Rouge because I was very much like, before hipster was a word I could use to express it. Because I was like, I love Nature Boy, it's one of my favorite songs. And everyone's like, is that the song from Moulin Rouge? I'm like, no! It was in Moulin Rouge, but it wasn't from Moulin Rouge. But yeah, I like both. Anyway, everyone forgot Brawny in the end of the year, every day is Sunday. What? Yeah, everyone forgot Brawny in the end of the year, every day is Sunday. If you say so. I'm building a new locomotion. It's called the NNW 611.
I assume that's my boy.
Yes, and it is the last of its kind.
Aw.
Nice.
Dying breeds.
Yes, Bucket5 says, hi, Brawny. It also says, would Heather prefer a private proposal or a public one like the ones at conventions?
I I don't know. I really don't know how I'd like to get proposed to. I'd like to be it to be something very nice that I'd remember, but I don't know if I'd like to be so grandiose. I don't know what I'd like. It's really hard. Like, geesh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a big fan of like the ones that happen during panels, though I definitely like the fanfare of it. I mean, I guess because it's just like showing off, and I'm a big show off, but I don't know. Gosh. I mean, something nice and romantic would also be cool. I don't know. Gosh, I don't know.
Gotta figure out some sort of intermediary. Alright, Bigorna says, we need a pony convention directed entirely to brony wedding proposals, and everybody was doing it in BronyCon, and now it's dead. No, there have been proposals at, where did, Josh and Ari got engaged at,
Crystal Mountain.
Crystal Mountain, yeah. And then I think there have been, engagements at Babs, there have been engagements at Everfree, I think. Like, there are a lot of people get engaged at all kinds of cons.
Yeah, you remember Babs? It happened right in the freaking thing on stage. Were you not there for that?
Which one?
At Babs, I was 2 girls.
Oh, yeah. Fiora, yeah. I mean, I wasn't there for that, but I heard about it. No, wait, yes I was. I was there for her engagement.
I wasn't sure if it was Fiora, but maybe it was. I don't remember correctly.
No, at the end, it was closing ceremonies, and Fiora got engaged. Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
And it was funny because I was actually about to leave, and then I caught Silver as I was walking out, and so I loitered with him, and as if the shipping stars aligned, you know, the proposal happened right after that. I'm like, I'm so glad that I got distracted from leaving so I could see all that. It's just BronyCon was like, because it was the biggest convention, so it was where a lot of people, especially since a lot of people came from really far out of town, and like for some couples it was like their only time together and things like that.
Aw.
Like some couples.
Yeah, it'd be like that though.
Yep. Okay, a message to Heather. Expect a ping from the project server sometime soon.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Alrighty. Bucket 5 says, we need a video compilation of all the proposals. Will and Katie, Josh and Ari, Maddie and Kit. There are a lot of proposals, y'all.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait, no. I do remember how Will got engaged to Amy. I remember he put together a video and everything. That was really nice. So I was just like, man, that was like one of the first that I remember. Then it was just like an endless cycle. Everyone's gotta slow down.
Everybody needs to get married, yes.
Everybody wants to get.
Alright, Logan says, cool thing is the 611 runs excursions in the southeast part of the United States.
You know what I noticed when I was looking at a map of train stations on, like, I don't know, like one of the train stations? That I saw the tracks that were present, and it looks like just the middle of the United States. If you, like, it was just like, if you want to get on a train, screw you, because there's no train station in your state. Basically. And I'm like, whoa! So it just goes completely around, and I thought that was weird, because I'm like, I thought, like, in the settling days, there'd just be a big train going across the whole thing. I don't know.
One way. Wasn't gonna branch out too much. Okay, so Bucket 5 asks, Sweetie, have you ever said how you decided on your costume for Will and Katie's wedding? I don't think I have. Basically, I wanted something that was a costume but was also wedding appropriate. And through some sort of twist of fate, I knew that Hot Topic had formal attire costumes. You know, that were both a costume and were also fancy-dancy. I chose Poison Ivy because it was the only one that basically wasn't a mini skirt. Like, all of them were like, Harley Quinn, but a mini skirt, you know, Catwoman, but a mini skirt. And it was like, Poison Ivy, a mini skirt, but also has like lace stuff that goes down to your ankles, so it's slightly better. And I'm like, cool, I'll go with that one. And of course it came in plus size. I think there are probably a whole bunch more you could pick if you weren't plus size, but since I was, I only had like a handful of options. But yeah, that was pretty much it.
Oh yeah, that's why I would eventually draw you in a leotard in one of my videos.
Yes.
You looked fabulous in it.
Alright, 1 second.
You do your texting.
Yes.
Texting is important. And nothing's happened.
I'm gonna start texting you in quotes so that everyone gets suspicious. He's been putting quotes and stuff he says.
Oh, because I haven't not been noticing.
That's my bad. I didn't read
not-
out your quotes. I just gave random pauses when I read out your.
Because I'm gonna notice.
Right. Honey Drop the Unicorn says hi. Hi.
Yo.
Bucket 5 says, now I'm imagining Bronny texting Sweetie about the proposal in some sort of code so that Heather cannot tell what it is. No. It's not Bronny.
We don't have a protocol for that.
And besides, he doesn't need to text me in code. He needs to be like, hey, Sweetie, so what do I get her? I'm like, gosh darn it, man, pay attention.
Like, Lord knows I'm not violating your privacy, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, she respects my privacy, so he could just flat out text me and be like, bitch, I'm proposing to her tomorrow, what do I get her? You know. And then I'd smack him upside the head if he was literally doing that now. Oh, thank you. Okay. Logan says, well, Amtrak most likely closed stations in small towns due to money loss.
That makes sense.
He got a point.
They do, like, not many people take them as it is.
Honey Drop the Unicorn says, Sweetie and Heather, how was your Christmas? It was good.
It was good. I got candy.
Yeah, I got candy too, mostly from this one.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom. My mom was like, oh, well, it's Christmas, so here's a giant chocolate cake. I'm like, lordy.
Aw.
And she was like, oh, I got Ferrero Rocher for both of us. And then she ate most of it. She does that. She tries to use me as an excuse for why she's buying unhealthy food, and then she eats most of it. And I'm like, okay. She's like, oh, it's so terrible. I'm like, you're the one who bought it.
Girlfriend.
Emily asks if I've seen Frozen 2. I haven't.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I need to go to the theaters. Alrighty, Murdoch says, code Tango Foxtrot Alpha Llama Penguin. I am pretty sure those last two are not properly part of the code.
Unless they're part of the situation we're using code 4. Oh no.
Oh god. Alright, and Henny Drop says, Heather and Sweetie, did you read the webtoons I Am Not an Alicorn Yet with several question marks? She has, right?
Oh, I haven't watched it yet. Hold on.
Shameful.
I haven't had time. I've been catching up on True Beauty.
Shun the non-believer. I haven't seen it either, so I really can't judge. Gosh. Forgot where I put my stuffing. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay.
Sweetie, I forgot one of your presents.
What? Dear Lord!
Popcorn.
Puppy popcorn!
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's-
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't believe I forgot about that. I hid it in my closet so you wouldn't find it, and then I couldn't find it.
Fair enough.
It's all.
At first I was like, you could have hid it in any part of your humor and I wouldn't have seen it. I'm like, that's not true. I went in there to feed Spoon. Sweet. You'll have to help me with this. Hum.
I realize I'm gonna need stuff to put into a stuffed animal. I really gotta go get myself some more. I don't know where I don't think I was running low last I checked.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we got.
Alright, let's see. Yes, go for it. Especially the cheesy stuff.
You don't like? Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I think I put out too much cheese in your tacos today.
Oh, it's fine. Either of you see Star Wars yet? No? I may see it with my dad while he's here, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to ask him about that. Funny thing is, my mom, she's like, we should see Cats. And then goes, and maybe we can see Star Wars after it. And I'm like, oh. Now, funny thing is, I already put my poll on Twitter, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to change the actual answer to that. But then she was like, or maybe 2 movies in one day is much. I'm like, okay. That works too.
Now, after you're popcorn, you'll have a big puppy tin.
Yay. Which I'll have to figure out a use for. I feel like it needs a special use. I just don't know what.
I don't know what I'd do with it. I'd probably just throw yarn in it.
Logan says, those codes are also used as registration on airplanes. I think he's referring to the Tango Foxtrot Alpha.
Oh yeah, if I've seen any movies.
Tango Foxtrot Alpha, yes. Llama Penguin, no.
I would name my plane Llama.
Well, you probably would, yes. Murdoch says, anyway, G2G, good night. Night!
Oh. I think this is going well. Got a little head started here. Yeah. I remember how to do this because I did it for some of the stuffed animals I made my nephews. Like, you just make the head, then you close down, and then go straight like that a little bit. You make the neck, then you expand again, and you make part of the body.
Nice.
I'm innovative.
Yes. She knows what she's doing. I wouldn't be able to do crap without a pattern. I can't do crap with a pattern, I discovered. I tried to pick crocheting up again, and it didn't end well.
I can get it. I can't. If I didn't learn it from old ladies, I don't think I'd be as good as it is I am now. Like starting a pattern, like it's second nature to me now, but it used to be so hard because I'm like, how do you like start the thing with your fingers?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I figured out you had 2 fingers and you do it like that. And you kind of
Oh, that part I know how to do.
Yeah.
I mean, like creating something out of nothing is something I was like, how do you what? I feel like it takes a bunch of forethought I don't have.
I'm not too sure. I mean, I can't remember my own process half the time, but I don't know.
Alright, Honeydrop the Unicorn says, me and my mom made cookies, sugar cookies 50, peanut butter 24, chocolate chip 10 dozen, and 2 batches of fudge. My lord!
God, you're
That's a lot of cookies! I felt like I made a lot of cookies because I bought, like, I got enough for like 2 dozen, but I ended up making bigger cookies, so I think I only made like a dozen.
Yeah, I doubled my recipe for snickerdoodles, and I still didn't come out with as many as I thought I was gonna get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the thing. I was making cookies, and I'm like, maybe I can make enough for my coworkers. But then when I made it, I'm like, this is not enough for my coworkers. I'm like, so I'm like, screw it, and I went to the grocery store and I bought some cookies. Like, here you go. Alrighty. Bucket5 asks, oh wait, no. Before Bucket5 asks that, Gorna says, I think that instead of codes, people should talk secrets doing impressions, so no one would take it seriously. I think some people would figure that out pretty quickly. But then Bucket5 says, have any Christmas candy? Yes.
I got candies from her, and candies from Ronnie's family, and candies from work. Oh my god.
I got a big candy.
I came home and on my desk, because I work up in the office now, so I have my own desk.
Yeah.
I had like a little cardboard box that looked like Santa's workshop, and I also had like a little gift box bag on the side, and I was just like, oh my god, you guys, you're trying to make me fat.
Right. The funny thing is, I was complaining like today. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I just eat anything that's around. And like when people bring in a plate of sugar cookies, and I gesture to the plate of sugar cookies, and they all look at me and go, that's the plate of sugar cookies you brought us for Christmas. I'm like, minor detail. Just because I'm also the source of my own problem.
Yeah, one of my coworkers gave me a $10 gift certificate to Cold Stone too.
The lead of the volunteers at my work got everyone a $10 gift card to Subway, and I'm like, whoa, dude! Like, I loved it. I was like, oh, he got me a card, and I open it, and the gift card falls out. I'm like, what the heck? He's amazing. I love him. He's great. No, he's older. But gross. He's probably married. I didn't ask. I don't care. Anyway, but no, he's very sweet. He was especially very sweet. Like during my whole, he's the one I think who orchestrated that big old basket. I went out of my way to give him a hug. Anywho, Clayton says, sorry I'm late. Also says, what did I miss? Everything.
Oh yeah, we're talking about engagements.
Engagement rings and Christmas and all that fun stuff. Logan says, no joke, EMD, the producer of Amtrak, first new locomotives made them so they could convert to freight service if Amtrak were to fail.
Interesting facts, young man.
Emily says, Sweetie Bloom, have you got Disney? Oh, Disney Plus. I'm sorry, I didn't see the plus. I'm like, how do I have Disney? You know what? I haven't gotten around to it. I should. The thing is, though, I need to get around to canceling my Netflix, I think. I need to stop wasting money on that. Then I'll get Disney Plus. So, eventually, but not right now. Clayton says, Heather, I saw you with a gun and I got scared.
Oh yeah, on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that. Bronny made a point of texting me. He said, go on Twitter. I'm like, I'm in the middle of my Christmas celebrations with my family, Bronny. Go on Twitter. Yeesh, that man.
Yep. Freaking just to show you me with a freaking shotgun.
Actually, he was actually more interested in me seeing you in your archery nonsense.
I don't know. Are you like hot for archers or something?
I mean, not really. Not any more than most of our generation.
Yeah.
I wasn't a Legolas fan, but that mostly had to do with his long hair than anything involving archery. I mean, I liked Legolas, but I mean, I wasn't a fangirl like a lot of other people my age. Anyway, Lorna says, I mean, would you take it seriously if someone was talking about something important while doing a Hank Hill impression? Take it seriously at first? No, but eventually I think I'd figure it out. Bucket 5 says, oh, I'm sorry, did you
This thing's gonna have big eyes.
Big eyes!
Beautiful. But yeah, when you have eyes like this that have a little cork that go in the back, while you're making this, when you gotta put them in, so you gotta know where your eyes are gonna be.
Oh. See, these are things I don't know.
Oh no! They're different sizes!
Oh! Well, that's annoying! Why did they do that?
I don't know. Hold on, I'll bring back the little purse that had the eyes in it and I'll get to the match.
I know, right? Because it looks like she's raising her eyebrow, like, the fuck?
I mean, I would keep it like that if I thought it was funny. I don't know. I keep those eyes in the bag and keep all my needles.
For those who can't see, it's gorgeous.
Oh my god. I'm not giving that to my Jasmine because she'll get even more sassy, I swear.
Looks like FNPR.
Oh my god. You shocked me.
I'm sorry.
No, you shocked me with that revelation. How dare you say I make FNGR? I made that plushie once and I'm not proud of it.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah, it was. I don't know where it is now. I was making plushies for everyone back then.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to show off. Because I am, at heart, the biggest show off.
Oh, sure. I know people much worse than you. Okay, Bucket 5, Sweetie, how often do you call your friends by their real names instead of their pony names? Most of the time if I'm talking with them privately. If I'm talking with them publicly, I usually call them by their screen name. In Bronny's case, he doesn't like being called by his real name. He's also tsundere about the fact that I know his real name.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like, no, you don't. I'm like, yes, I do, sweetheart.
Sweetie, he did the dumbest thing when we were like, it was freaking almost midnight. He walks in with me in his garage to his parents' house, but before he opens the door to let me in the house, he turns around and goes, Heather, what is my name? And I'm like, are you serious? Censor.
Right, censored for the
But
answer,
I'm like,
but
Ronnie. And he's like, yes, that's right. And he walks in and I'm like, are you freaking serious? I ended up calling him like accidentally Bronny a couple times anyway, and I don't think they saw it either way because his family knows about the nickname. They just don't know why or anything.
Why
about
it's a
it.
nickname, yeah.
I did call him by his real name a few times just to keep up appearances, but I'm like,
I would call him more by his real name if he was comfortable with it, but he's not, so I don't.
I don't get it. I mean, I respect it, but I just won't get it. Maybe it's because I like, but it's both for me. They're both.
Yeah, I mean, this one hasn't stopped calling me sweetie. Always confuses
You'd be
people.
surprised when you're not here, I accidentally call you by your real name. Like, I was talking to Bronny about you while we were in the kitchen together while he was visiting. I'm like, so, Sweetie, well, I'll say your real name. It's like, so Bloom was, Sweetie. But, like, so anyways, I did this for Bloom, and I'm like, wait a minute. Why am I calling her that?
It's okay, Bronny can know my real name. It's okay.
I know, but like it felt weird to me because I'm like, why am I suddenly calling her by her real name? It's weird.
You can call me by my real name. It's allowed.
I guess I just find it weird because I don't really do that. I don't
Yeah.
really need to unless I'm at work and they're like, oh, who's your roommate? I'm like, oh, this is my roommate, Blue.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And but still, it was like, I usually don't find the need to. Like, it's interchangeable, but.
Fair enough. Of course, I get away with her because it's the same.
Yeah, that's the genius of my name. The genius.
The genius.
And people ask me, is Blossom your real last name? And I'm like,
yeah, right. People ask me if Bloom is my real last name, and I'm like, that's not a real last. Oh wait, it is a real last name, but it's not mine. I'm like, that's not a real last name, and then I think of like Orlando Bloom, and I go, oh, never mind, I guess it is. But it's not my real last name, no. Let's see here. Oh gosh, I am really far behind. Wow, I'm really far behind. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. Okay, there we go. So Honeydrop asks, do you two have a shop called Tuesday Morning in your town?
We do.
We do?
Oh, no, that was in my hometown. Sorry, but I know Tuesday Morning.
Oh,
But I think we do have one.
Do we?
I think I passed by one while I was in a lift.
I've never heard of it. What is it?
I think it's just another craft store.
Oh. Gotcha. Sweetie, what are your thoughts on the new Harley Quinn show? I haven't seen a whole lot of it. What I've seen of it is okay. Okay, it's good, but it's not the kind of good I like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like popular good, I think.
It's popular good, yeah.
It's good because like it has a lot of funny jokes in it, but it probably doesn't have much depth.
Yeah, not as much depth as I'd like.
Especially from a character like Harley Quinn, where there's a lot of screwed up shit going on.
Well, they address the screwed up shit, but they address the screwed up shit as a joke. And I think that's what I'm sort of like, really? That's like the most interesting part of your character, and you're like, lol, she's a psychiatrist. I'm like, yeah, and that's crazy.
Yeah, I really liked the clip I saw where it was her psychiatrist self talking to her current crazy self, being like, no, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
This happened.
This
it's
happened.
always been about this. And
It's
I'm
always
like,
been
whoa,
about
this got
Batman,
real.
Yeah. I think, like, you know what weirdly annoys me about it the most? She doesn't have her accent.
Does she?
Yeah, but she keeps using the phrase. She's like, oh, puddin', and then she'll go into like a normal ditzy California girl accent.
I liked that accent.
Yeah, I'm like, I liked her little New York accent thing she had going.
Oh well, can't get everything.
Can't get everything. Yep.
Yeah, I'll just cosplay and do it, even though I'm not good at New Yorkie accents.
Yeah, I'm like, I couldn't keep that up. I'll tell you what.
That's probably why they didn't do it. They probably just
right.
Like, no,
she just couldn't like. It's too hard to keep up. Just to do my normal voice. So Bucket 5 asked, Sweetie, would you like to try nunchucks out? I've played around with Bronny's nunchucks, innuendo intended.
What is that innuendo-wise?
I have no idea, but playing around with anyone's anything pretty much is an innuendo somewhere.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like take it up seriously like as a martial art.
Yeah, it's one of the hardest things to learn.
Yeah.
And Bronny had to teach himself.
And it's like, well, when am I going to use that? Never.
Yeah, well, Bronny might use it. He keeps it on his freaking belt 24/7. I think he has used it.
Like in self-defense, though?
Yeah, he almost got mugged in Seattle. But he stopped putting into that pretty quick.
Fair enough. Clayton asks, Sweetie, how come you don't make reviews? I really like your Bats review. The Bats review was... I got a lot of help on that. I might start making reviews again. I don't know. Basically, I don't have a lot of time to do it myself, and I don't have a lot of money to pay other people to do it. If that makes sense. Honey dropped the unicorn says, LTRTT movie was on TV today. Was it? The Two Towers? Nice.
Oh yeah, it was on Fox.
Ah, nice. So, I haven't actually watched the trilogy in a while, but I don't need to because I can recite it. Alright, trying to get
they had that. The Return of the King was coming on after, so I think they were having a marathon.
Oh, I would love the Return of the King. Well, I love all of them, but the Return of the King is my favorite.
Why?
It's just the most epic, as it were. Wraps everything up. It does take, however, the most liberties with the book. Well, all of the movies take a lot of liberties with the book, but the Return of the King particularly. Clayton says, Heather, remember when you almost killed Sweetie with a gun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember when you almost killed me with a gun.
I shot it up in the air. It was a warning shot.
This is why we don't allow guns in my house.
Mostly because I'd be the one to have them, and I'd be very irresponsible. Yet no conundrum with me having a Nerf gun.
No, you may have a Nerf gun. That is allowed.
Maybe because
You
it's
can-
broken.
You can even have a water gun.
Yeah, gonna spray the cat with it. She's gonna hate me.
Yeah. The thing about like using a spray bottle on cats is they always say, make sure the cat doesn't know it's you, because once the cat knows it's you, like, which I can attest to, she associates me with bad things because I give her medication. Alright. Logan asks, Heather, what was your favorite part of the video I sent you earlier?
Oh, which one? Let me go look. I have to go look now.
Okay.
Okay. I assume it's the Tough Guys video he sent me because he's doing a recreation of it
Oh.
in Minecraft.
Oh.
It's an old movie, huh?
I mean, it's got Kirk Douglas in it. I mean, I know he's still alive, but he hasn't been acting in a while.
Ooh, shoot. Did she just... She jumped into the fire.
Yep.
Is everyone dead?
No, but a lot of people are.
Is this good? Is this bad?
I'm not sure. I feel like I need context of the movie to know.
We're gonna have to watch the whole freaking movie.
Right?
I think my favorite part has to be when that chick just jumped off the water tower. I was just
Mhm.
like, what? This suddenly got real for me.
Yeah, right?
What's going on? Oh, that's only halfway through it, but I won't watch the whole thing. But like, I will say that chick jumping off the water tower probably was.
Right.
Hold on, I had a message on Twitter I wanted to see.
Okay.
Like a literal message, and not just a tweet.
Not just a tweet, but someone message. Okay. Is it Bronny saying that he's lame because he forgot what day of the week it is? Darn.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I realized something with the present. So, I'm going to show you what I got her, because it was from my friend Juanita,
Mm-hmm.
and she really likes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay. I haven't seen it, so whatever reference is probably going to go over my head.
It's not going to be a reference, it's just like, it's an anime character.
Right.
So, I thought I'd get her a Daki of it.
Oh dear.
But she said, I almost thought it was a tampon. I'm like, oh wait, I didn't get you a full size like I thought I did.
Oh.
I got her a tiny Daki.
Oh.
That's not what I wanted to get her.
Aww.
Oh no. Well, it explains why it wasn't.
It wasn't that expensive, yeah. I'm like, you probably should have known from the price.
But she took a closer look. She's like, oh my boy. And I'm like, oh my god, that's kind of anticlimactic. I wanted to get her like a whole, because I thought it was just like the sheet.
The case, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh well, at least she liked it.
That's fair.
Sharpie for comparison.
Yeah, the Sharpie's bigger than it. It's sad.
Why would I give you a tampon?
Because it's you.
Why would I give anyone a tampon?
Just because it would be funny?
I guess.
You should give Bronny a tampon.
Yeah, actually, I think he can handle that. Because I'm like, nah, it'd be funnier. I'd give you a dildo. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. But with Bronny, either one would be funny.
That's true. Yeah, I know. I was like, actually, if dildo Bronny would be funny.
All of it would be funny.
Yes.
You know what YouTuber / I think she was a Viner at some point, was this one chick who does that like Mary Chrysler video that people retweet.
Mm-hmm.
She also does videos where she goes like, "Open up FBI," and she has like, instead of a gun, it's a short dildo and she's holding like a gun, and I'm just like, what? I think that is so freaking funny.
Gracious.
She's very raunchy. I love her. Disgusting.
Alrighty, Bucket5 says, Heather, do you think Sweetie would like the 12 gauge or bow and arrow?
I think you're a bow and arrow chick.
Bow and arrow. Admittedly, though, last time I did shoot a bow and arrow, which was probably over 20 years ago, I sucked at it. I'm terrible at aiming.
Oh, did you see the video of me doing it?
Yes, and I probably would have done worse. Except your form was awful. I feel like my form would be better, but my aim would actually be worse. I'm like, this is how you hold the bow, Heather, and then I like shoot Bronny in the leg or something. Like, oh snap!
Now I gotta put him out of his misery.
Right, there you go.
I think that the whole time while we were pep talking each other, my talk was mostly like, guys, you gotta hit that thing between the eyes or we're not eating Christmas dinner. It was that whole thing. It was like, oh no, we're not gonna get that cardboard caribou.
The cardboard caribou, nice.
It was fun. Like they said, actually, one of their brothers had he just had a bow and arrow. He accidentally killed a pheasant. And they're like,
sure.
They were like, oh shit, and then they ate it. I was like, oh, that's funny. So I was like, so if I do kill something, we will eat it?
Quick, kill Bronny.
They're like, yeah, sure, if you kill something, we'll eat it. I didn't kill anything.
When that was said to be sure, if you kill anything, we'll eat it, I would immediately point the bow and arrow at Bronny. It's like, sweet! Duck, Bronny. Alright, Iris says, hi, Sweetie and Heather. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take a break. My dad is calling me.
Alright, Thomas said, hi.
Hi, how's it going? Hello? Yeah?
Guys, get this down, read all the stuff. Almost killed Sweetie with a gun. What was your favorite part of that video I seen earlier? It was the lady jumping off a water tower. Heather, do you think Sweetie would have liked the 12-page gauge or bow and arrow?
Oh, gotcha.
Hi, Sweetie. Heather, no. Do you think Subway is better or Firehouse Sub? Actually, haven't had Firehouse Sub, so I could not say for sure. Hello, Prince Chaos.
Drive safe.
Hi, Luna.
Bye.
I think my brother is the reason. Hey, do you like Firehouse Subs or Subway Subs?
I'm not entirely sure I've ever tried Firehouse, so I'm gonna have to say Subway.
Me neither. Okay, so sorry, guy.
Here's your giant FNGRI.
Unless it's red, I'm not calling it that. Now we have two eyes that match. This thing's kind of looking like a cone head, but that's okay because I'm gonna put hair on it.
There you go. I'm gonna have to take out the trash. I'll do it after the stream.
I should have done that today, but I was
No,
just I'm
it's
gonna
fine.
put potatoes in it. And
Honey,
threw away the other stuff.
No, honey, I left this place in a disaster area, so you're good.
And it's okay. I was doing chores today anyway, so I just cleaned it all up.
Sweet. I was like, it's like, oh, I'll clean up while I'm here, but my mom kept on like pulling me away, so I never had time to clean up. I'm like, damn it.
That's understandable. That's what I figured. It's the holidays. Though I was looking in there and I'm like, dude, did you bring your whole family?
No, I just tried to feed my coworkers, so kinda.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing.
Alrighty, so Zodia says, my niece's name is Harley. My nephews picked that name when my brother and sister-in-law gave them a list of names to pick. That's a fun name.
I like Harley.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd assume you're either a fan of Batman or motorcycles, but still a nice name.
That makes that freaking sex joke Harley made so funny.
Oh yeah, do you ride your Harley? Yeah,
that was up your Harley.
Yeah, that's why she made the joke.
I liked it. It was so funny.
Yeah. All right. Bigorna says I'm back and had to grab my dinner. I'm back. Had to grab dinner. Okie dokie. Welcome back. Pristine says keep in mind they are Batman fans, lol. So I think my niece got named after Harley Quinn. That's fair. That is definitely fair. Honey says, what? Tell the story. I assume to Pristine about her niece. Clayton says, sweetie, remember Legally Blonde? I love Legally Blonde.
I like that as a musical and as a movie.
I discovered the musical not too long ago, and it was fantastic. I loved it.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love just the first song.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
I love it. I love thinking of that song every time I'm excited. I'm like, oh my god.
Actually, I realized I sort of lied because I did hear about Legally Blonde the musical earlier with the song Gay or European. That was the first song I'd ever heard.
That's the song everyone was making.
That's everyone. Yeah, they're making all the AMVs to Gay or European. So that's how I first heard about it. But it did take me actually a few years before I actually figured, let me actually watch this thing.
Dude, I have the playlist on my iPod.
Nice.
I love it.
Oh, that's great.
I haven't got to see the show. I want to see the show.
I've seen it on YouTube if that counts.
Stage.
Well, it was the stage. It was just like recorded. Oh no, actually, I think it was a television special. I lied. But it was on stage. It was trying to pretend it was a stage thing.
I'll watch it on YouTube eventually, but I want to see it live.
That's fair. Alright, Christine says, I think my brother is the reason that became a name option for a different reason. He's close to one of our uncles who loves Harley Davidson. See? It was both. It was both Batman and motorcycles.
Well, I can't
Told
be
you.
both. Being both is great.
Both is great. ¿Por qué no los dos? Clayton says, I secretly want my own main 6. I don't know why, but I'm super lonely. Aw, you'll find your own main 6. Or main 3, 4. I usually have a main 4. Yeah. Clayton says, I have abandonment issues. Oh, that's not good. You should work on that. I say having semi-abandonment issues myself. But it's not healthy, and you need to acknowledge to tone it back a bit.
I think I have a list of issues, but I won't make the list. Don't want to know what my issues are. I'm just going to live with them.
Fair enough. Honey says, my dog is 15 years, just as old as World of Warcraft. Wow, that's an old pupper.
Like, are we talking about Warcraft back in the days of something else, and then, or just like World of Warcraft in general?
Probably World of Warcraft in general. I would think.
Yeah, because Warcraft came before World of Warcraft, because it was like a strategy game at first.
Well, this is World of Warcraft, is what they say.
Okay, so it's that one.
Kyle says,
Eat all your Snickers.
oh, thank you. You got one of those mini darks that fit in your palm, don't you?
Mini
Did you?
what?
What?
Mini.
Let me read it again. You got one of those mini dockies. My bad.
Yeah.
Mini dockies that you fit in your palm, didn't you? Yes.
Yeah, I got her that on accident. I wanted to get her a full sheet thing, but maybe I'll get her that for some other occasion. But now she'll see it coming, so I can't do that now.
Curses.
Darn it.
Alrighty, and Clayton says, what are your thoughts on NTW from the Deadpool movies? Is she not the best side character? She's the only one who sees through DP.
The teenager with the short hair that got a girlfriend. The really cute girlfriend.
Huh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she could be fun. I like her girlfriend. I like them. Open for me. I want my Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces.
1 second.
You do the.
Alrighty. For some reason, I could see Bronny and Heather doing axe throwing. I could see you two doing axe throwing.
If with an axe in his backyard, maybe, but I would not go to an axe place and do it because, like at least I'm talking about the one that I have been to, where it's like, all right, $20 for each person for a limited time. I'm like, seriously? I'm not gonna pay $20 where I could use that $20 to buy a little axe and throw it in my yard or throw it somewhere else.
That's fair. I was gonna say, not even at a Renaissance fair, but things at Renaissance fairs are expensive too, so.
Oh.
You go broke in those things real quick.
I have not been to a Renaissance fair since I was little, which is a shame.
Yeah, me neither, to be honest. Alrighty, Battleship, Agincourt says, are you into HBO miniseries like Chernobyl?
No.
No. Sorry. Logan says, I had the choice to eat 2 crickets that were fried and barbecue flavored for $20. Well, I did it.
You did it? That's my boy!
That is a boy.
Yeah, I would do it for $20.
Sure.
Money is money. God, I'm such a prostitute.
I know, I was gonna say slut.
She told me to slut at my Christmas party.
I did. There was something you said. I forget what it was. Oh, it was about the champagne. It's like,
yeah, you're like, you chug those things down. I'm like, yeah, they didn't even taste good, but it was free.
yeah, and I was just like, slut.
Just a more. But I was
no, are you? Or we're like, no, I'm a whore. I'm like, no, you slut.
I'm like, wait, does that not make you present? You know, like, no, wait, you're right. I'm a whore.
Yeah, it's like, no. You were like, no, I'm not a whore. Or no, I'm not a slut. I'm a prostitute. I'm like, no, you're a slut.
And now that I'm like thinking clear, I'm like, I think that's what a slut would do.
All right. Did either of you see the Joker movie? No.
I didn't either.
I was only mildly interested. I think for that movie, it would have been like, oh, let's go see a movie. Okay, the Joker, sure, why not? Like that would have been. That was the level of my interest.
Like it's not a movie that was like active to go see. I was like, if someone's coming with me,
if someone's or like if we happen to be in a theater and there's nothing else to watch, sure, I'll see it. Or if someone else really wants to see it, I'll see it with them. But I wasn't really gonna gun it to the theater for that one.
I hear it was really good.
I hear it was good. I
think I'm gonna pirate it with Bronny at some point.
How dare?
Oh, you know, little
shock and dismay. I'm the non-believer.
Are you really? Are you that shocked?
No. To be fair. Have you seen Shrek the Musical?
I've seen it on Netflix.
I actually haven't. I keep on meaning to. Like every time I would see it on Netflix, I'm like, man, I need to watch that. But I'm not in the mood tonight. Not tonight. Do it later. Not tonight. Do it later. And then it never happened.
It was so strange. I think I only saw the first half of it because I didn't get to see the ending. I liked the dragon song they put in there, but because they made the dragon actually talk in this one.
Nice. Alrighty. I have a deep, burning hatred of Legally Blonde. Good gracious, why? It says Honey Drop Unicorn.
It's a feminist film.
Yeah, I guess. I just thought
it was funny. It was great. No one thought about it until later.
True. Yeah, fair enough. Bucket5 says, Sweetie, would you say there is a reviewer/TF2 analysis made 6? Oh, people bat that stuff around a lot. I suppose it depends on what group of the reviewers that you watch, I suppose. I don't know.
I think the only person I still actively watch is Silverquill.
I know, right? I'm honestly the same way. Silver or Anthony, those are the only ones that I'm like, oh my gosh.
I don't think I've paid much attention to Anthony because it hasn't been as consistent, but Bronny, which is a no-brainer, and
I watch a lot of Bronny stuff.
And Silverquill. Yeah.
Silver stuff.
Oh, I'll watch Sketchy the Changeling once in a while.
No, I haven't watched his stuff in a long time. No, I only watch Silver. And the funny thing is, like,
dang, Bronny!
Bronny Beach!
Hold on, I'm gonna open up on my phone because I can't do Skype on this thing.
Why not?
It's been very bad. It crashes when I use Skype on this laptop.
Weird.
Oh my god. Call me on Discord, you dork! Freaking get over here. Hold on, I can
What you reaching for?
turn off the volume.
Oh.
I can do it from here. I gotta reach. Get over here. Get over here. Unless he pocket top me, in which case I'm gonna fight him.
You should.
How dare you? What are you doing? Street. What are you doing, Mom?
Aww.
Jeez.
Hello?
What are you doing, woman? I think he died.
Yeah, I think he did. Well, we're gonna have to find her another boyfriend.
Damn it. We're so close to nailing this one.
Oh my.
I'm retweeting your retweet of my retweet. Yeah, he left. He's dead.
He's dead.
He died. He died. Doing what all men do. Not satisfying, mate. Were you just not ready for it?
I wasn't ready for it, no. I thought I was, but I wasn't. Alrighty,
Actually, I'll put myself as online on Discord, so if he tries to call back.
Oh.
Online.
There we go.
There we go. Call me, nerd. Let's get back to
yes. Battleship Admin Core says, I also want my own main 6. The only real friends I have is my political opposite, and I question all his values.
You know, I wouldn't want you to put someone as your political opposite as not as close of a friend, because Bronny is very much the opposite of me, and I'm in a very, very close relationship with him.
No kidding.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, at many points in his political stances, I disagree with him, and he knows that, and I know that. But we're able to still compromise and try to see each other's perspective, and maybe we'll influence each other one way or the other, and maybe we won't, but that's, like, not the objective, you know?
Yeah, like for instance, yeah, Bronny's my political opposite and we're still friends. Josh is my political opposite, we're still friends. You know, it's politics doesn't need to be the same in order to be friends.
Yeah, as long as you don't, like, let it run.
Yeah, I mean, really, like how I stay friends with Bronny and Josh, I just don't talk about politics with them. Problem solved. We talk about other things.
Yeah, like me and Bronny, it's good. It has to come out a little bit more.
Yes, because they're in a romantic relationship, it's a little different.
Yes, yes.
I can avoid that. I can sidestep that little problem and keep going.
All over stuff in the head. Oh no.
So Christine asked, Sweetie, do you remember Robin's little music video on the song Gay or European? It focused on Aeon Lol. Yes, I do remember that. Yes,
I remember that. Dr. Wolf was in that.
I believe so. Not like literally. I think
but
he
like
just used his OC. Yeah.
I'm surprised he was cool with that.
Alright, Bucket5 says, Heather, do you or Sweetie own any Funko Pops?
I do. I have 3. I have Jyn Erso from Rogue One, and Fish Mooney from Arkham, the live-action TV show, and I have Lucy from Fairy Tail.
Somewhere, I'm not sure where, I think the only Funko Pops I have are the 4th Doctor and Daenerys. So, yeah. I think those are the only ones I have.
Yeah, I got the Jyn Erso Funko Pop in, like, a mystery egg. Like, it was a big-ass egg that had a whole bunch of swag in it.
Nice.
And one of them was a Hitalia shirt, which I'm like, wow, I haven't watched Hitalia in years, and I got a big shirt of it. And then I got that Jyn Erso Funko Pop. I'm like, oh yeah, I like Turtle One.
Nice.
And the Lucy one I bought on my own, but mostly because I just really wanted some Fairy Tail merch. Fish Mooney was at a dollar store, so.
Yeah, I think both the Danny and 4th Doctor were gifts. I don't usually buy stuff like that for myself because I prefer geeky stuff that's practical rather than something that's going... Like, when I look at Funko Pops, I'm like, that's so cool, but I know I would have buyer's remorse if I actually bought it. Because I'm like, great, I bought this thing that all it's going to do is stand on my shelf and do nothing.
I get that, but at the same point, like, you see my desk.
Yes.
It's filled with just dust collectors.
Yes.
Tons of things. Bronny buys me more because he knows I like those. Don't get me wrong, I feel bad. Like, God, I just put this here for ornamentation, but I'm like, aesthetic.
Yeah, I don't do aesthetic, really. I do practical aesthetic. I'm very Applejack in that sense.
I should make you one of my Applejack scarves that has pockets.
Ooh. Alrighty, Clayton says, Zodia, was he gay? Aeon. Yeah, I think I see someone down who says that. Prestige says, yes, Aeon is pansexual. I can, yes. Bucket5 says, Sweetie, ever tried the Reese's that are stuffed with Reese's Pieces? Yes, and I love them. They are great.
I've bought her quite a bit of it because I like it too.
They are great. And it's funny, like, one of my coworkers before Christmas, she's like, oh, I'm going to get everyone candy. What's your favorite kind of candy? I'm like, Reese's. And she's like, Pieces or cups? And I just look at her and go, yes.
She goes like, okay.
Yeah,
well.
she was like, got it. Bucket5 says, stretch time, Heather.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've been doing like this here and there, but like I haven't.
Do the stretchy stretch.
Yes. I just got done off that big bender of crocheting. I can't like frick myself up now.
Fair enough.
Need to stretch my back too.
Ooh, gracious.
It's a whole body workout. Yeah. Why do you think I'm so fit? Oh gosh, I cracked something. Take a sit down for a minute.
Alright, Battleship. Yes, sit down for a minute because you haven't been doing that.
Lay down.
There you go. Battleship Adjuncore says, are you getting sick of memes which keep popping up everywhere? Specifically, that cat at the dinner table image. I want to claw my eyes out at how tired that thing is.
Maybe because I mostly get my meme intake from like I'm not doing it all day. So, like I don't think there's any memes I'm bored of, except if they're memes like I just don't get. I'm like, what does it mean? But usually I get it, and then I'm like,
I get bored of memes very quickly, very easily. So, but I don't have such a violent reaction to them. I'm just like, and I keep scrolling.
Yep.
I'm usually like, and I don't care, keep scrolling, and I don't care, keep scrolling. Alrighty. Clayton says, I got tired of the better love story than Twilight meme. We get it. Twilight movies suck. I mean, that's fair. Honeydrop says, Legally Blonde movie is why so many small dogs have either been badly hurt, abandoned, or dead. I mean, maybe.
You can't blame a movie for that.
Oh, yes, you can. You can absolutely. 101 Dalmatians was terrible for, for dogs, basically. And yes, but, I don't think Legally Blonde was the start of the whole purse dog thing. That was still something that had been going on before then. You know, it probably did make it worse though. So, yeah, I can see that. But like 101 Dalmatians, I still like the movie. I lament that people are stupid to take examples from movies as a way of abusing dogs.
I guess. I just been like, well, like, the movie didn't make you do anything.
Mm-hmm.
The movie just, like, in fact, the movie wasn't even focused on that.
Yeah, and it, like...
And you see her, she usually take good care of her dog. Like,
she wasn't...
give it water. And...
Yeah, like, she wasn't abusing her dog in the film. Like, say, The Grinch. That has, like, dog abuse in it.
Yeah, he threw his dog out of the cave at one point.
Yeah. You know, so... It's not like the movie was demonstrating and endorsing negative behavior. Negative behavior may have come from it because people are idiots. But it's not like it was like, this is what you should be killing your chihuahuas. You know, it wasn't like that. Alrighty. Oh gosh, I think I'm behind again. Clayton says, good for Anne for being Pam. Bucket5 says, Heather, would you actually eat deer that you or Brawny hunted?
Oh, I've eaten deer before because, like, I think they hunted this. My friend Juanita, they gave me venison once and they put it in a taco. I'm like, that's very juicy meat. Maybe because it was fresh.
I think you mean venison.
Venison. What? I could have sworn they called it that to me. I was just like, venison?
Venison is what
Venison. It was tasty though. I'll eat deer. If we hunted a deer, I'd eat it.
There you go. Battleship Edgecore says, Heath Ledger was the ultimate Joker. I only would have watched that movie if he starred in it. So he's no longer with us. I will admit, if Heath Ledger were still around and he starred in that movie, I would probably have gone out of my way to see it more. But that being said, I don't want to like say like any other actor is wrong for the Joker, you know?
Or unworthy of it.
Yeah, he's not unworthy to play it.
Do you think this is a good Nick?
Sure. Yeah.
I also poked you with a needle.
I know, right? I'm like, got half a kiss from a mermaid and half a poke in the face with a needle. Yay. Alrighty, how about the SpongeBob musical?
The SpongeBob musical, I actually have not heard too many of the songs.
What?
I wanted to wait for Bronny to watch it with me.
What? He needs to do that. Because I have my... Aficionados Chris sent me the entire soundtrack for Christmas a couple years ago.
Why?
Because he just loved it so much, and he's like, you're gonna love it and enjoy it, take it.
Do you want me to like it? Do you still have it?
I might.
Let me listen.
Okay, I'll see if I find it.
I've kept myself unspoiled, but I don't know how much longer I want to wait.
That's fair. There's only so much a girl can wait to stay unspoiled. Begorn says, I love Joker. It added a neat spin to the character without trying to make it put the mouse in the middle of the thing. Jared Leto's one, but without Batman. Coolio. Alrighty, Emily says, do you think 2019 The Lion King is good? I haven't seen it, but probably not. How about you?
I haven't seen it either.
Bucket5 says, Heather could always date Brandon, the other person who gets on the call sometimes. Yeah, Heather.
Yeah, he's my friend though.
I ship it.
I suppose you do.
Yeah,
But do you ship Brandon more?
I do, though, to be fair. OT3.
OT3. That ship is basically a thing. I have to maintain Brandon like a boyfriend.
There we go. Logan says, Heather, have you seen the movie The Changing? The one about a kid who gets kidnapped and is replaced with another kid. Probably The Changeling.
Oh, no, I haven't heard that one.
I haven't heard of the movie specifically, but I know the fairy tale that it's referencing.
That's interesting.
Bucket5 says, Sweetie, could you tell the difference between Heather and a changeling that has taken her form? Are you preying on Brawny?
I mean, yes, but that doesn't mean doesn't mean anything.
It entirely depends on how good the changeling was at their research. I probably could tell, but you never know.
Yeah, you're the person that sees me every day, so if I get taken by changing, it's kind of your fault.
Yeah, to be fair. I feel like it would either I would notice or no one would. Maybe Brawny, but even then.
I don't think I'd blame you too hard because, like, I don't know, I'm a very vulnerable child. In most situations, I'm just walking into shit dangerously. I'm just like, what?
I have to hold her hand while we cross the street.
Like, no, Heather, wait! Because I'm not the most observant. It's amazing that I can sort of drive.
Yes.
Put a big sort of.
Well, I mean, we'll get your license eventually.
Eventually, it'll happen. It'll happen
Eventually.
in the coming year.
Yes. Begorna says, as long you don't treat politics as religion, you could be friends with someone with totally different political opinions. Even if you do treat it as religion, religion shouldn't be a variable either.
I was going to say that. I'm also not very religious, and Bronny is, and I still went to the midnight mass and was able to be, like, courteous.
Oh, yeah, how did that go?
So, I was tired, and it was just, like Bronny would ask me, I was like, so how did you enjoy that? I'm like, well, it was church. He's like, hey, that tells me nothing. I'm like, shoot, it says a lot in my regard. But, yeah, it's church. I don't enjoy it. I mean, I listen, and I listen to the choir and stuff, but I'm not getting much out of it.
Fair enough.
I mean, I just kind of, like, zone in and out, because I'm like, okay, here's a prayer. Oh, look, they have it up there so I can read it.
Handy. Yeah, I mean, I'm friends with people of all kinds of different religions. More so than people of all kinds of politics, honestly. I don't think that religion should dictate who you are and aren't friends with either.
Nothing does, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just if you have, well, not even that. I was going to say if you have similar interests, but, like, not even that.
Yeah, you don't even need similar interests. You just need to get along.
Maybe have a little bit in common.
Honestly, sometimes what you have to have in common is just being good people. You gotta be the same kind of person. Even, circumstances are different. Alright, Christine says, one of my closest friends is my political opposite, and I told her no matter what happened that we'd always been friends. Y'all know her, lol. Y'all don't know her, sorry. I was like, we do? Okay, y'all don't know her. I've known her for 20 years now. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
friendship lasting that long. My longest friendship is barely like a decade old.
My longest is probably 25 years or so.
Wow. You met them when you were 5?
Kindergarten. Now, to be fair, we didn't really start being like close friends until 7th grade, but we didn't know each other since in kindergarten. We just sort of like hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? And then we started, we became close friends around 7th grade. So.
Yeah, I wasn't that sociable of a child, and I think I was moved around a bit, so my closest friends were people I met my freshman year of high school.
Fair enough.
So.
And she and I did go to the same high school, so it was more like we maintained the friendship through high school. A lot of the people I was friends with in elementary school and middle school, unless I carried that friendship into high school, I'm no longer friends with now.
I think what really, I was surprised my first summer of high school, because, most of my life when I went to school and then summer came, I never had contact with anybody outside of school ever again until the next coming year. And I expected that to be the same as high school. Not so. Juanita actually reached out to me during the summer, and we hung out. And I was just like, whoa, you could have friendship outside of school? Wow, what a world I'm in now.
Nice. Alrighty. So Battleship Admin Course says, I'm not talking just political views. I mean all the values which stem from that. We are both very passionate about our values, but I can't respect a person that doesn't respect the rights of others. Okay, but you have to respect the right of your friend to have different opinions.
I mean, I guess it's your thing if you're not comfortable.
If you're not comfortable with it, you're not comfortable with it. But I don't want to say it's not possible. And yeah, it's... For me, I'm more judgmental about someone's behavior than their values. If someone believes something, okay. If someone acts out of hatred and spite, I'm going to judge them far more for that. Like if someone does something cruel to someone. Even if they're like, well, they hurt me first. I don't care. You know, so that's what makes it different in my view. If you have your own view of the world, okay. But if you don't hurt anybody, okay. That's where I am on that. Brawny says, I won't make it home in time to join and Discord isn't working, but don't tell stories about our visit without me, unless you already did, lol. Too late, Brawny.
Oh, how many stories did I tell?
I don't know, something about kissing, something about shooting, something about not getting satisfied, things like that.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll go to detail.
Oh, and church. We just talked about church.
I'm sure he'll have, like, I don't know if he was watching me during it. I think, like, at one point everyone was doing that thing.
That thing is called the sign of the cross.
The sign of the cross, and I, like, kind of, like, blanked out because I was tired.
I wouldn't do it, sweetheart.
Like, I did, like...
oh, geez, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
and then
not...
it's just like, honey, it's like this. Or
no,
like
it's
this.
not.
It's this. He did it right.
Father, Son, Holy
He
Spirit.
did that. I was like, no, honey, it's this. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's not that I didn't know how to
Mind,
do it.
heart, shoulder angels.
Mind, heart, soul.
Basically.
Your soul is in your shoulders.
Your shoulder angels.
See, that's
now,
how I remember it.
Yes. Now, of course, if you're Coptic, it goes the other way around. That's not the point.
What's Coptic?
Eastern Orthodox. That's just another sect of Catholicism.
Okay.
They still do mind, heart, but instead of going left, right, they go right, left.
Okay, I think I get it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah, honestly, I don't usually teach the sign of the cross to non-Catholics because I'm sort of like, don't bother. That's sort of my thing. Is like we all do the sign of the cross and they're like, I'm like, no.
Yeah, like I did it more to like participate.
To try to participate, but even then, I don't know. To me, the sign of the cross. I'm not saying like, oh, you're not Catholic, you're not worthy. Kind of the opposite. More like, it's not your thing. Don't bother with it. Because even when for instance, when I say prayers with Protestants, and we say prayers and we all go amen, my knee-jerk reaction is I'm going to cross myself. Now, after I do it, sometimes I feel bad, like, oh, I hope I didn't make anyone uncomfortable that I just did that. You know, but it's what I do. And I don't want to force that on other people, even if they're going to my church.
Yeah.
The same way I wouldn't expect a Protestant to be like, how dare you do the sign of the cross when we were praying? I'm like, you know, in the same way I wouldn't want to, as a Catholic, be like, you have to do the sign of the cross when you pray. It's like, no, you're not a Catholic.
Yeah,
Don't
most
bother.
of the time when they're praying, I'll like just bow my head and
Bow your head. That's just
the
fine.
one thing I will not do as far as participation goes is take part in the communion.
And you shouldn't.
I do not, like, because every time I go to a church with somebody, they've asked me, like, oh, have you taken part in the communion before? And I'm just be like, yes, I've taken the bread of Christ before, but don't make me do it because I'm not a part of the religion.
Yeah, because technically speaking, by the Catholic Church, if you haven't gone through your first Holy Communion, you should not be taking the Eucharist.
Oh, no, I did, but
oh, you did? Oh, okay.
I did, but they're like, oh, do you want to go up there and do it? I'm like, no, I'm not a part of the religion anymore.
Okay.
You could, like, I did that with Brian too. He's like, yes, but I don't want to. You go ahead, and I made everyone go ahead of me. And like,
that's fair. I mean, there's so many, and like, no one judges you for that. You know, there are people who don't go because they just want to sit down. You know. All right, where are we at? Oh God, sorry, the mouse moved. Christine says, Finding Nemo was bad for clownfish and blue tang. Oh, that's true.
Is it?
It's because a lot of people bought them and then didn't realize that tropical fish are hard to sell to maintain. That pissed me off when I found that out. People literally tried getting fish from the wild. Oh God, I didn't even know that. Damn. But again, I don't blame the movie for people being stupid. I still enjoy Finding Nemo. People are stupid and that sucks. But that wasn't why they made the movie. It's like, let's make a movie for people being irresponsible. If anything, they showcased in the movie why taking fish from the wild is a bad freaking idea. You know? I don't know. Alright, Bad Wolf Ship Agincourt says, Game of Thrones was bad for Huskies as people adopted them without knowing the extreme care required for such dogs. Yeah, but Huskies weren't doing well in that regard to begin with. You have no idea how many Huskies we have in the shelter because people don't realize, oh, they're such beautiful dogs, and don't realize that if you don't take them out and exercise them, they will destroy your house. Just saying.
I feel like that would go the same for most dogs.
But Huskies are the worst because they're bred to be cars, basically, to pull sleds around and stuff like that. They're hardcore athletes. And if you don't exercise them and tire them out to an insane degree, then they will take their energy out in the only way they know how, which is destroying everything around them.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Alright, Bucket5 says, Sweetie, did you enjoy the Maleficent movies? I'm just making sure you did say Maleficent. Yes. I make a point not to watch them because they anger me in their existence. Christine says, I refuse to acknowledge the Maleficent movies. I didn't even read your comment, Christine, but we're on the same level. It's just like I refuse to acknowledge the Maleficent movies' existence. They took one of the most iconic Disney villains and decided to make her an anti-hero. It boiled my blood big time. Yeah, it's like, and I'm not saying that can't be done, but it needs to be done well. Like, Wicked did it. Wicked took one of the most iconic villains and made her an anti-hero, and it worked. Maleficent didn't work. Like, from what I've seen of it, it didn't work. So, yeah, just make Wicked, Disney. Just make Wicked. Get the rights to Wicked and make it.
They need to make Wicked a movie. I like to see
Yeah, they do. I want to see a Wicked movie. And that's part of why I supported Cats and why I'm so excited for In the Heights. Like, I love that movie musicals are coming back. Like, yes, more of this. And then we'll get a Hamilton movie, and then we'll get a Wicked movie. And it'll be great.
Gosh, they can't come up with them fast enough.
I know. I'm like honestly, before Hamilton was even off of Broadway, everyone's like, make it a movie.
Let me see my historical fiction.
Exactly.
I think this is big enough for a body. Look at this head.
It is a very good head.
Alien. It is an alien. If I want to make alien dolls, I'll probably just do that.
Probably.
It already looks really cute. To go straight in a circle.
Alright, Becca5 says, Sweetie, did you know that A&Y was a changeling before the TF2 episode? It depends on what you mean before the TF2 episode. I knew years ago, but that was when he first pitched his Superform idea. So, yes. But if it wasn't for the Superform, arc in TF2 and we were bothering each other about our ideas, it probably wouldn't have come up.
I didn't know, but I'm not surprised. I don't know why I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it didn't shake my core belief or anything.
I thought you were a true Earth pony.
How could you?
We don't have enough Earth ponies.
Oh gosh, I tried catching up a little bit and I see Brawny going head, stomach, right shoulder, left shoulder. Head, heart, Brawny. Who the heck goes way the heck down here? Head, heart.
That's where his heart is, in his stomach.
No, it's head, heart, left, right. Not right, left. Not unless you're Coptic. Are you Coptic, Brawny? How dare you?
Is he? I don't know.
Pay attention to your own religion, Brawny. Alrighty. Anyway, Battleship Actors says, I liked Maleficent, but its plot had so much more potential. I guess. I don't know. Again, I haven't seen it enough to comment on that.
That chick had a very angular face.
Oh, are you talking about
Angelina
Jolie?
Very angular.
I didn't like that they tried to make Maleficent sexy. Stop making everything sexy.
Dude, she already was sexy.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, dominant women.
I guess.
I can dig it.
Anyway, Luca says the movie takes place in Los Angeles and has a scene with a train in it. I had the chance to ride on one of the cars used in the film. Nice.
That's pretty wicked.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you didn't. Oh no, it's because I'm dating Brawny, isn't it?
Yes.
No.
Battleship Baddencourt says, hell, just knowing that Brawny is religious and I can already tell I share the views of the both of you. Hold on. Did I miss a comment? I may have missed a comment. No, I did not. Sure. What? like I said, like both Brawny and I are religious, and yet we have very differing political views. Like, that's life. Buckfire said, "Is it bad? I am not comfortable with the political religion talk." No, if you're, you're not comfortable with us talking about it. You mean?
I know. I think we've been very light about it. We're not going.
Yeah, we're not going into what our beliefs are.
I'm sorry if it makes you uncomfortable, but like at the same point, I made this so like I did know this is not made for children, just so I could have the chance to talk about anything I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if it makes you uncomfortable. Like I could tone it down a little bit, but I'm not gonna say I'm gonna stop talking about what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Because it makes you a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You can always shut it off and.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. If it makes you uncomfortable, we're not going to judge you for it making you uncomfortable. But since it is her stream, maybe it's best you walk away if it does make you too uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel like we're not going into anything too hard.
We're not going into anything crazy hardcore. Yeah, we're just
because that would make me uncomfortable.
right. Let's talk about abortion. No, we're not going.
No,
to...
I don't want to talk about that. Get that out of my stream.
Get us out of. Not on our stream. All right.
Not on my Minecraft server.
That's it. That was the phrase. I'm like, there's a meme about something like that.
Get
That
out
was
of my Christian
the
Minecraft server.
Christian Minecraft server.
Except mine is just a Minecraft server. I just don't want that in my server, guys. I should make a Minecraft server and make that one of my Patreons here. You guys can get on my Minecraft server.
There you go. Yeah, that's what people do. That.
That's a tier. That's
It's a tier. Yeah, you pay enough, you get on a Minecraft server.
Yeah, if I was at that point in Patreon, I'd probably be like, you guys want to get on my Minecraft server? Because I can have one now because you're paying me.
There you go.
Minecraft.
Yeah. Gorna says the only thing that would get in the way of people's friendship is what pizza flavors they hate. Everything else can be worked out. Yeah, I know,
we're
right?
getting to the dicey topics here, guys.
That's the real trouble with their relationship. I think is all about.
Yeah, it's the anchovies and the olives he wants to put on my pizza, and when I'm just like,
I want the olives.
He did
I don't
take
want
me
the
to that
anchovies.
pizza joint that he was talking so much about, and the place was kind of anticlimactic because it was also / an ice cream parlor, and also kind of a convenience store. So it was just kind of quaint. But the pizza was good. They finally did something because like with my buffalo chicken pizzas, I feel like they never put enough sauce. So I'm always putting more of my own buffalo sauce. But they had a perfect amount of sauce. Just the right kind of sauce. Cool. So I will give them that.
There you go.
Good
And Percy says, no worries, Buck, a lot of people are like you. Yeah, a lot of people don't find religion or politics fun to talk about. So you're not weird for having, barriers.
Yeah,
It's just like, I don't know if we can force the conversation, that's all.
Yeah. Like, there's stuff I would clearly steer against, but it's mostly for my own tendencies. And my tendencies are pretty generic amongst most people, so it works for mostly everyone.
Yeah, pretty much. Bucket 5 says, Sweetie, have you heard of the Descendants series of movies? Heard of? Yes. Seen? No.
I've heard some songs from it.
Alright, oh gosh. Stop talking, guys, I'm trying to catch up.
Hold on. Oh, hey, look, it's Brandon. Where the hell? Oh, hey, hold on. I've gotten messages on Discord and had not seen them. Oh, there's Brandon. About to drive home, hype up the crowd. All right. We will.
Yeah. Alright, let's see here. And I already criticized Bronny's lack of Catholicism. Good night, everyone, says Logan. Night.
He's up too late.
Yeah.
But it's Saturday, so I'll allow it. No,
So the Chris, that's Brandon.
Crisis Machine Gunner.
Crisis Machine Gunner. Okay. I'm joining in a bit. Also, hello, Bronny and Heather and Sweetie. Hello.
Yo.
Okay, Brandon, we talked about you dating Heather. Yes, we did. And also you dating Bronny. And also just date both of them, honestly. It'd just be easier for everybody.
Oh, this is the good ones. The Lindor.
Ooh, yes. Bucket 5 says, Sweetie, any Great Danes in the shelter? At the immediate moment, no. But on the 30th, we're actually going to get a group of like 9 puppies that may be part Great Dane. I don't know. But I don't think there are any at the moment. Great Danes do come into our shelter. They just don't stay very long because everyone's like, holy crap, a horse! And they adopt it really quick.
Please don't try to ride it.
Yeah, they're pretty spindly things. Battleship Andrew Court. Sweetie, do German Shepherds have the same issue as Huskies? Yes. And,
Oh man, I really liked that German Shepherd we saw when we were adopting Knife. He was an old man, but I feel like he was nice.
Oh yeah, got a lot of nice old men. German Shepherds, they have a tendency to be very smart, and that's danger. If you don't give them an occupation, if you don't give them something to use their intelligence on, it can end badly.
And me and Brony have a yard, and we feel like we can adopt a dog. I think I'll want a nice old man dog.
Yeah.
He's a nice old man. Take him on little walks.
Yeah.
Nice old man dog.
We have this terrifying German Shepherd at work. I want to take a video of it. He's so terrifying.
Why is he mean?
He's so mean. Like, he's like, we're sitting there like, I know he's behind bars, but I still don't feel safe. Like, he's crazy.
What's his history?
We don't know. He came in as a stray, and we had to sedate him 3 times, and he still didn't go down, just so we could vaccinate the poor guy.
My God, what has he been through?
I don't know, but God, he's terrifying. Like, again, I want to take a video just to be like, this is the most terrifying dog I've ever seen in my life.
I kind of want to see it.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, it's so interesting. I want to take a video. I hope I don't die trying to take the video,
I
though.
hope he wasn't one of those dog fight dogs.
No, I doubt it. Usually huskies aren't. But they are huskies, sorry, German Shepherds. But they are bred to be guard dogs, and he would make a great guard dog until he killed somebody.
Hey, if he's on my property and he threatened me, can
That's what they say, but if he kills a friend of yours when you try to invite them into the house.
That's true.
Okay, I saw a weird Wizard of Oz animated movie before. It was about the Cowardly Lion before he met Dorothy and the rest of them. Oh, that sounds interesting. Begorna says, I hope we can get a Shrek the Musical movie at some point. I think that would be redundant.
Oh, I'm seeing in this picture, they made like the bra, like a little stripe in there.
Oh, yeah.
Should I make it a stripe or should I make it after? What do you think?
It's up to you.
I don't know what I would like. I mean, I'm pretty far down. Do you think her boobs are that low?
Sure.
But you know,
She can be as scandalous.
Oh, she's showing some cleavage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the joy of crocheting. You just pull and you undo. It's great.
It's beautiful.
You can't do
Yeah,
that.
I'll start it back here, and I'll start it with some helium. So I'm like, how long should I make this torso? I'm like, oh wait, how am I gonna do the bra?
Alright, Christine says, I've known ANY was half changeling since 2014.
Half?
Yeah, he's half changeling.
He's only half white.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think I pay attention to his backstory? Hell if I know.
I know like Countess is like 3/4 changeling. I knew Countess's background. Yeah, because
I assumed she was mostly.
Because her grandmother was changeling. And her grandmother left the hive to go be with a pony guy, and then like, I don't know the whole backstory. I was keeping up with it at one point, but now I don't, because I love Countess's work. Countess, if you're there, I'm sorry. But I know some of it, and it was pretty interesting. She was doing a freaking comic of it at one point. I don't know why she didn't continue that. I think she dropped it, or maybe I stopped paying attention.
How dare you?
I'm sorry, Countess. I love your art. I really do.
How dare.
I gotta commission her for something at some point. I want to do an art trade with you.
Alright, Honey Drop the Unicorn says, my friend has a husky. It taught itself how to turn on the treadmill and run on it. She will jump off like a freaking bullet dancer and turns it off, and they have to lock it away. That's kind of awesome.
It is. Your dog's working itself out. Why didn't you just let it keep going?
Nice.
I mean, I guess it's a waste of electricity. Maybe. But shoot, the dog was helping itself. You didn't need to walk it. I remember seeing a video of a very obese cat, and they had it in like a tank, an underwater treadmill, like not completely underwater, but like a little bit of water, and they made the cat walk on it, and it was just meowing. I'm like, why though?
Because it's obese, it needs to walk.
But why in water?
So that the buoyancy and the like, you ever notice that like when you're in water, it's both easier on you for weight purposes, but it's also harder because you have to push harder?
I guess, but it wasn't that much water.
Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't that much water. I'll give you that.
Have you seen the same video that I have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was the gray one, right?
Yeah, the gray one. Yeah, the blue.
The blue one. Sorry. Technical term. Why do we call it blue?
Because it's blue. Why do we call golden yellow? And why do we call yellow golden? And why do we call brown chocolate?
Golden is a different shade from primary yellow. That is gold. But
and
this
is that what a golden retriever's color?
No, it's different.
Yeah, and what
They're all
would you call?
different.
Yes, and what would you call a golden retriever color-wise?
Gold.
But it's not that gold.
Sweetie, don't freaking do what Brownie does to me.
Now we also have dogs that are red, but they're not that red. But they're red. The red that we call dogs are actually just a ginger kind of shade of brown. But we call them red.
That's adorable.
Yes.
Fluffy puppies. Fluffy kitties, fluffy. I need my animals fluffy. I don't know why it calms me.
She does need them fluffy. I will say right now, I wanted a short hair, but she wanted that long hair fluff.
I wanted that baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
She was my baby.
Mm-hmm. Hairballs and all.
I did like Rocky, the Brownie's family cat.
Aw.
He's very nice. Yeah. He sheds more than Knife does.
Yeah.
His hair's everywhere. It got all over my pants. Not even Knife does that to me. Freaking Knife. You know, I always get confused because when she hacks up a fur ball, it's not a ball, it's like a log, and I thought it was poop the first time. I found it, and then I found one over here. I'm like, did she poop over here? I'm like, oh no, wait, it's hair.
Oh, yeah.
Because she doesn't poop outside the litter box, so I'm like, why did she suddenly do it now? I'm like, no, Heather, it's hair. She just throws it up weird.
Already. Emily asks Sweetie Bloom, what your have Disney movies ever?
What?
Fave, maybe, is what they meant to say, and an autocorrect to have. In which case, I can't choose between my children.
I like Disney movies. I don't know, Hercules comes to mind. I don't know why. I love that soundtrack. So jazzy. So.
It's gospel, though.
The gospel is great.
No, I'm just saying it's not jazz, it's gospel.
I don't know. It gives me the same feeling like I want to move to it.
It's
very, I want to dance.
It is about, yes, it's about it.
If only
Because gospel is about, it's actually religious, but it's about religion in motion, as it were.
How do they know how to make me move?
Because that's what music does. Alright. Alright, I'm going to try and skip forward a tiny bit at least. So, Christine asks, Heather, are you crocheting a warbler's nest? Because that's what it looks like to me, lol.
Oh, no, I'm crocheting a mermaid. Like, see, there's a picture of it on my Red Heart label, but they didn't include the pattern on the label like most yarn companies do. They said, go on our website, and I always have trouble reaching Red Heart's website, so I'm just making it up as I go. Because I've done dolls before, and this didn't look overly complicated. I think I can do it.
Yeah, she's doing far better than I could ever do.
Issa,
Didn't poke me with a needle that time.
Yes. Pure love.
Yes. Pure. Bucket 5 says, Sweetie, would a 3D TF2 episode with 3D renders of everyone be a good idea in your opinion? That sounds like a lot of work for somebody.
Yeah, and does anyone there do 3D animation?
We don't know. There is a fan who does 3D stuff of us, but we wouldn't dare force the poor guy to do a whole episode. Especially when it would probably be minimally paid, if not unpaid. Because we just don't have a lot of money. So, yeah, that just sounds like a whole cluster of bad mojo.
Yeah, as it is, I think, doesn't Lightning Bliss do most of the work?
She does, yeah.
She works super
She
hard.
works crazy hard, yeah. Alright, Filmer Brony22X says, hi there, Heather Blossom. Hi there, Sweetie Bloom. Hello! Christine says, German Shepherds are working dogs. They have to have a job to do in order to be happy because that's how they were bred. Exactly. They're bred to do something, and if they don't do something, they go nuts. Oh, well, Brandon's trying to call right now, apparently.
I'll call you back. I don't know. I have mine as online and not on Do Not Disturb. I don't know why it's not telling us. Oh, maybe it's because I'm on streaming mode. I don't know. Start voice call. Yo, dude, fuck Ed.
Oh my God,
I'm
Heather.
sorry.
Heather, you know what she does? You know what Heather does every time she has her stream without fail? She's like, Brandon, just message me, let me know when you're around. And then you don't answer, no matter what medium.
I'm sorry. It didn't
Christ,
tell me.
Heather.
I'm looking at my laptop. I'm Brandon, let's just chill out for a minute. Let's just chill out. I'm sorry, man. It's fine. You're here now. We only have 15 minutes left of this stream. You know,
fine.
it's going great. It's okay. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Okay.
Brandon, please stop
So
crying.
what's been going down? What are you making right now?
I'm crocheting a mermaid for my niece. It's gonna be Ariel, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they try to pretend. Oh yeah, totally original mermaid colors of red hair, purple bra, and green fin.
Oh, they try to make an extra effort over there and put one that has like
That's
purple hair.
slightly different. Oh, it's got purple hair. Yeah.
I really love it. It has Leia.
I'm
It
sorry.
doesn't
Whenever I
look-
think of The Little Mermaid, I just think of that one comic dub. I forgot who made it. I'm gonna link it to you.
Good. I like links. You know what? Freaking. Were the Leia buns a hairstyle before Princess Leia was a thing?
No,
How did they come up with
Anyway.
the hair?
they probably just made like what's different and alien and spacey. Braid earmuffs. Yeah.
That was. Yeah, that's where the hairstyle came from. Gosh, that is so weird. It's a strange hairstyle, and I think it got adopted in different forms. Because I
Yeah.
know, like at one point, people were doing it to my hair, and I don't remember much.
They tried doing the same thing with with Padme, but none of her hairstyles really caught on.
Oh yeah, she had a lot of weird hairstyles. I think she did do the Leia buns at one point.
Yeah, or something similar, not exactly the same.
I think it was in the last movie. I think she took.
Yeah, she had like a semi thing going on, and then it would
Yeah, she had like I know most of her outfits from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. So I know there was one where she had like a weird comb hair, and then there was the hairstyle where she had to go get stuff done, like go into combat, and she
Mhm.
had that hair. I don't think they really wanted to do too much of her styles though in Star Wars: The Clone Wars because it's like, oh god, I gotta make a whole new model for this one. So they had a couple that they'd recycle.
Yeah.
Sweetie, real quick. Where are we in the chat?
Pretty much you yelling at us for not paying attention.
Was that after the I'm trying to call you?
Yes.
Okay, so that means Emily's comment must be next. Emily says, what you guys favor Spider-Man? Yes.
I will say that I haven't seen the most recent one, the animated one, Into the Spider-Verse. I haven't
Oh,
seen
really?
that one.
Oh yeah, you weren't there for the big group call. Me and Louie and Bronny all watched it, and I watched it myself. And I don't remember why I watched it because I didn't watch it with friends. I think I watched it. When did I watch Into the Spider-Verse the first time? Because I watched it the first time and I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna like this, and then I did like it.
Oh no, I imagine why I brought that up initially is that I imagine once I see the movie, it will be my favorite Spider-Man movie. But I haven't gotten around to seeing it, so I guess I'll have to stick with. I actually really like the Avengers.
Yeah, I like him. Tom
stuff.
Holland.
Yeah,
He's cute.
and of course I like my baby boy from back in my day. What's his name?
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. He was our first Spider Boy.
He was, and he had all those mean faces that would become means way later.
Yep.
But let's not remember Spider-Man 3's awkward dance.
Yeah. I was like, he was my boy for Spider-Man 1.
I like Spider-Man 2.
Oh, Spider-Man 2 was alright.
Dr.
Spider-Man 3.
Venom looked cool for a
So,
couple minutes.
Yeah, right.
Christine says, Great Danes need to be raised to not be lapdogs because they, like other large breeds, think they are lapdogs.
They're lapdogs, yeah, it's
What does
true.
that mean?
That they try to sit on your lap.
Oh, lapdogs.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of large breed dogs, they don't understand that they are a different size. Frankly, most dogs don't really fully comprehend their size, which is why, Chihuahuas are trying to be all tough, even though they're like 4 pounds. Similarly, like a Great Dane was like, I'm a cute puppy and I'm going to sit in your lap, and don't understand that they're about 50 pounds heavier than their owner.
It's like, no, Joshua, don't! You killed my grandma.
My stepdad's Pitbull Terrier mix. I think that that's it at least,
Mhm.
is the most threatening looking dog, but the least threatening dog, if that makes any sense. And
No,
he's
absolutely.
always trying to sit on someone's lap.
Yeah, pit bulls are like that.
Oh yeah, freaking Bronny's dog Bowser was like that. Bronny like showed me, he's like, "Hey, Heather, sit down on this one place on the floor," and I did. And Bowser just came over. He was so happy, and he like sat on my lap, and he was just like, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
Bowser was a nice dog. Like, he'd bring you his ball, but he doesn't want you to throw it. He just wants to show it to you.
Aww.
And wants to play. He likes it when I throw snowballs, and he catches them with his mouth.
Aww.
Yeah, I was just like, Bowser, get this one.
That's cute.
He was a nice dog. He was a very good dog.
Bucket 5 says, "Sweetie, you ever had trouble with a pit bull before?"
Okay, the reason why that produced laughter.
Show him.
Got this one from a Stafford mix.
Yeah, where were you? She was injured on my stream reading comments when that happened. I almost killed her.
No, you didn't. It was fine. But yes, I have indeed gotten on the wrong side of a pit bull before. Now, I do want to say that most pit bulls are sweet, and I don't want to produce the stereotype. But the stereotype exists for a reason.
You gotta be careful with your pit bulls. I think Bowser is. I think he might be mixed, but there's obvious pit bulls.
There's probably.
I think I showed you a picture of him.
I don't think you did, but Bronny described him to me, and he definitely sounds
I
like a
could have
pit
sworn I
mix.
took a picture of that little boy. It's probably on my Instagram. And
Oh, probably.
And I thought you would see it because it's also linked to my Facebook, but I know you're not stalking me on there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have an Instagram, and yeah, I should go on Facebook more often than I do, because that's where all my family are.
That's the only reason I have Facebook. That's why I linked my Facebook and Instagram so I wouldn't have to upload on Facebook. Because people are like, why didn't you put anything on Facebook? I'm like, here, when I put it on Instagram, it also shows up on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to keep up either one.
What's up, kiddo?
Come on, baby, the extreme wants to see you before we go.
She's like, no.
What time are we at? We're at the last 8 minutes of the stream. Last 8 minutes of the stream. Any last minute comment, questions, or concerns, please say them and forever hold your silence till the next stream. And I have no reason, because my schedule is changing, I have no reason to believe that I'll be busy on a Saturday night now. Unless, like, I have
Unless it's a
occasion.
holiday or, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So I'm working Monday through Friday now, so my weekends are pretty much open. So the next week there will most likely be a stream. Don't see any reason why that would change.
Kitty, Witty, what you watching this one? I love
Let me see, I'm just looking through.
What is it? Do you need mommy to get you milk? Because I cannot get you milk. You're a big girl. You don't need milk.
Mm-hmm.
Clayton says, "Sweetie, what do you think of Ariel's sisters?" Or, yeah.
I like them.
She has so many.
6. There are one for each, C. The 7 C's. 7 sisters.
Aw, that's a cute thing to know, but on the inside I was just like, damn man, you gotta slow down.
Yeah, it's a good-sized Catholic family. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, that was going into Mormon numbers.
I didn't know until I started dating one. I didn't know there was a stereotype for Mormons to have a lot of kids too. But there's a stereotype for Catholics having a lot of kids.
Why is it always religious people that have lots of
Because of religious people, usually they don't believe in contraception, and they also spend a good chunk of their lives being sexually frustrated until they get married, so they make up for lost time. Bam!
Brony, this dog, your dog Bowser, sounds cute. I would like to see pictures.
Oh, he says Bowser is a mix, smaller than a typical pit bull. Good colors. The colors lead me to believe he's mixed with greyhound.
My little kitty.
That is a cat.
She's so fluffy, wuffy, so fluffy. My beautiful kitty, oh, she's so fluffy.
My mom kept on calling her fat. I'm like, she's not fat, she's fluffy.
She's a beautiful creature.
Exactly. He just
Mother
spit in
King.
my eyeball, but yes.
If your mom can't acknowledge that she is the peak of feline health and beautifulness, then I don't know if we can be friends.
Well, she may have an objection to using the word beautifulness, given that it's not a word.
Shit, that's the point. I will offend you with my use of the colloquial English language.
Colloquial?
Exactly. Colloquial, however the hell you want to pronounce it.
Colloquial.
Colloquial. As long as it pisses your mom off. Miss Bloom. just standing on me.
She's like, well, I can't
This
lay on you. You've got this
makes-
gap between your legs, ding.
I am very entertained by this.
Yes. You know, it was a change petting Rocky's back and not having to worry about scabs.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, I don't have to worry about picking his scabs when I scratch him. And Bronny's like, yeah.
What do you think, Kitty? I don't think you should be petting other cats.
Yeah, she's like, I am the only one.
You're my only baby, but one day we might bring another baby into the house. How does that make you feel?
She's like, no, that's alright. We don't need to do that.
McGorn's just like, nice SpongeBob reference, by the way. She's just standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
That's her. That's my baby.
Pretty much. That's pretty much her.
I think I already know the answer to this one, but Battleship is asking if you could extend the stream for 5 more minutes.
Okay, 5 more minutes. 5 more
Oh,
minutes, then you have to go to bed.
That wasn't the answer I was expecting.
5 more minutes isn't gonna kill me, and you just got here.
And if it was 5 more hours, that would be another story.
Yeah, 5 more hours. Well, freaking, I have to go to bed at some point. I mean, it's Sunday tomorrow. Girl, I didn't wake up till 12 today. And I went to bed, like, a little before 10. Because
Nice.
I was talking to Brandon, and I was just like, I'm too tired. And so I finally went to sleep. Didn't wake up till the afternoon.
Nice.
Yeah.
The latest
How many hours of
gonna...
sleep is that?
It's 14.
Shoot, girl, I shouldn't have to sleep for 2 days.
No, you shouldn't.
But I'm going to. And I'm going to sleep for so much on Sunday. Probably. I want to break out my waffle iron. I'm going to make some waffles that shoot like
Good morning.
arrows.
I'm making waffles.
Oh, we're going to do DreamWorks references too.
Heck yeah. Only the good DreamWorks though.
You know what's funny? In all those Shrek movies, I did not see him once make waffles.
I know, right? It's almost like it would be difficult to animate something with him making waffles.
Freaking donkey. He knows how to make waffles. That's how
Oh,
we
I'm
got,
sure he does.
That's how we got Dragon.
Oh yeah, it was all about the waffles.
Oh, she wanted his waffles.
Sam's right.
With syrup.
Hey.
How do you think donkey dragon babies are made?
Yeah, that really weirded me out.
That was a funny thing at the end of the movie. Like
It freaked me out. I'm like, now I have to think about the fact that sex happened.
I liked freaking when you saw the
Here's
background
my-
puss was
my
having a
question
reaction.
is
He was like,
why-
"What the hell? You dated a dragon?" And the dragon's like, we have babies now. And he's
We have
like,
babies.
I-
Oh my
I have-
babies!
Okay, my question is why are you thinking about the sex stuff between fictional characters
Because-
and especially different species?
Look,
That's why it's weird. I liked in my little headcanon universe. I thought this was an asexual relationship because that made me comfortable. Now that there's progeny, I have to realize that it's not.
Did you ever hear all the
Okay,
names he's giving?
but I
his-
mean, like,
No.
yeah, I don't know. You don't have to think about
Like,
the logistics
I
of
think-
it. That's just
Yeah, I don't know.
that's
know
just a
how-
whole nother ballpark, I think.
Brandon. He had like a litter of babies, and I only remember a few of the names, but they were stupid names. Like he named one peanut and one bananas.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, they were all just weird babies.
No, actually, I think earlier in the film, I'm like, oh, they're probably leading up to the fact the dragon is pregnant, and then I'm like, and then in my head, like, I feel like my subconscious screamed at that. I'm like, maybe not. Maybe it's something different. Oh, you have babies. Crap. Ah.
You know, I don't know why I didn't expect it at the time, because he's like, oh, this dragon's been a little moody, and I was just,
I expected it. But he's
I-
like, oh,
I
she's
don't-
been a little moody. I'm like, I bet she's pregnant too.
you know what, I think my brain was going like, I bet she's on her dragon period.
Yeah, but dragon period would have been solved sooner. It wouldn't have been a big reveal. It was like, oh, dragon period. No, it was like, oh no, it's gonna be dragon pregnant. Because of course that was the whole thing with Shrek, right? Like that was the same movie where.
No, it wasn't the same
It
movie.
wasn't the same movie.
It was a movie where they met the parents, and the movie after that was pregnancy.
Well, gotcha. Well, then maybe I just knew it ahead of time. I don't know. I was just like, she's probably pregnant. And then I'm like, oh god, I hope not. It's like, oh, she was pregnant. Damn it!
They were bizarre but cute babies.
Yes.
Baby, you're holding on my thigh and it really kind of hurts. Gotta move your foot a little.
Where's the baby go? Where's the baby go? This is the only baby and my wife.
This boy doesn't
Yeah, he's old.
count.
He's
How
like,
old is he?
I got him a couple years ago.
Ooh, yeah,
I think
he's pretty
he's
old.
gonna be 3.
Ooh, he's getting on ancient.
Oh, I feel your purr. You pretend you don't purr, but I can feel it. I can feel it.
Yeah, that's long enough for boobies.
That's long enough for boobies.
She's already having it pretty.
And you've
well.
got to like stuff it extra on that. Exactly.
No, I'm not giving
Extra
Jasmine a sexualized doll. She has it with Barbies. Oh, I'm sorry.
She's like, what? Why are you angry?
I'm not giving her a Barbie doll.
But
You're gonna have a flat doll and like it. You're not gonna look at it and be like, why does it have a different chest than me? She's not that old yet. Get your butt out of my face.
He's like, get your face out of my butt.
She wants me to scratch it. Yes.
Little baby girl. Little cuddly. Little cuddly. What are you thinking?
He's like, I'm thinking, screw you all, but I have to tolerate you. He's like, I hate you, but I love you.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, did I get a good spot? I always know I got a scratchy spot when she like tries to lick herself.
Yeah, I always find that funny. I'm like, no wait, and then she'll lick me on accident.
Yeah, and then she's like, ah, you're in my way.
Clayton says, Brandon, does the name Pop Chocolate sound familiar? Yes, it does. My little brother used to play it. For a hot minute, I played it, and then I was like, I don't like this. Heather, do you know what Pop Tropica is?
No.
How do I even describe it? Think of
Let's get a little more skin on this.
think of all the social
Torso.
the social type of games like
Yeah,
Club
like-
Penguin and Adventure Quest and everything like that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
with a somewhat different and what's the word? Oh my god, what's the word?
Oh shoot, no!
With a slightly different control scheme, except it's based on more platforming and it's I don't remember it being quite fun. I don't know.
Darn it. I definitely haven't heard of it. Like, things like Club Penguin I always thought were weird, because they'd be like little kid things at first, and then you get deeper into it, and there's a lot of creepy adults.
Yeah. I never was part of Club Penguin, but that's what I heard about it.
Yeah. Well, there's this one guy named Cow Farmer or whatever, and all he did was like just walk around and curse, and it was kind of funny. But I'm also like, there's a freaking 9-year-old in there. Come on,
Yeah.
man, get
Right.
out.
Seriously.
There was like playing skits though, and there were hardly other penguins around, so that part was kind of funny because it's funny to watch colorful penguins just call each other like stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Club Penguin when I was like a little kid, and I remember I think it was my first day on Club Penguin. I was talking to this one person, and then another person comes in, and he or she's just like, "Yeah, no, we're talking now. Go away." And I'm like, "What?"
Oh, that might have been Cowbelly. I think that was the name.
I could make a really perverse joke right now, but I won't.
I'm thinking it.
Yep. That's what I like
Please
to
don't.
say when it's an obvious joke.
Sweetie,
I'm just like,
I will pay you a.
oh, I don't
a
need to
good-
say it. It's already in everyone's head.
Everyone's already
But
saying
good-
it in the chat.
a good amount of money not to say it, and wait, if it's in everyone's head, but it's not in mine.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't
Then
really
you
care.
don't need to be corrupted.
I don't care.
That's what my favorite raunchy jokes are usually the ones where I use other people's dirty minds against them. You know, like I'll be talking about like, oh yeah, you know, Eliora really likes Sharky's sausage, and they're like, sweetie, I'm like, I'm talking about cooking. I don't know what's going through your perverted minds.
I know you really like my sausage.
I haven't tried your sausage yet, but I appreciate that you gave it to me.
Did you not know, Brandon, that I gave freaking Sweetie sausage for Christmas? I gave you a whole bunch of food.
You did.
Like,
I appreciate it.
I gave her candy, I gave her sausage, then I gave her a calendar. But then I was just like, oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
she
yeah,
had a present.
popcorn, yeah. I
There's
was
a
like,
table
how's
of
that?
popcorn. I saw it at the store.
I don't like sausages too much. I've tried like a good amount of them, different types, and I don't know.
Have you tried Italian sausage?
Sorry?
Italian sausage?
Yeah.
You know, freaking Bronny's mom actually asked me because she knew I was a picky eater, so she actually called us up to talk about onions, and she's like, I'm grating it and putting it in this thing, cooking it. I'm like, nah, that should be fine. And she went around and asked me, like, how do you feel about Italian sausage? I'm like, I love Italian sausage. Don't you worry, don't you fret.
That
Good.
sounds like a very considerate cook.
She is very considerate. She was very weary. I did that whole thing where I told him an ice cream sundae was a salad.
Oh, it was
if
a
he
salad?
really thought
Oh,
about it,
gosh.
and she would just like put her hands into her head, and I'm like, I'm sorry, is this too much for you? She's like, it's okay. I'm just thinking about how much I'm gonna have to rework you. You know, it's just. And then Bronny's like, I can't believe you're pulling this with me again in front of my family, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to.
Just
Clean
because it's
says-
not a meat does not make it a vegetable.
Chocolate comes from a peanut.
I have to. It's a did you know? Clayton says, Brandon, did you know there's a movie about a penguin who served in the Vietnam War?
What?
What?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that either?
You think about penguin movies and like, does anyone remember that?
Let's not
Oh yeah, The Pestilent Penguin. I like that film.
I like that one too. I like the cute.
let's not talk about states of virginity in the chat, please.
States of virginity. Oh my god.
Well, there's only one. It's called Virginia.
Okay, well let's just not talk about it.
No, it's called Virginia.
We don't talk about Virginia in this chat. Forget Virginia.
Well, you know exactly what I mean.
And you know exactly what I mean. The only state of virginity is Virginia. Named after the Virgin Mary, granted, but same difference.
I thought it was related.
It was founded by
I'm
Catholics.
gonna.
Things like Virginia and Maryland,
I'm
things that are
just
obviously
gonna-
we're Catholic, were usually founded by the
I'm
Catholics.
just gonna walk away. I'm just
Where did
gonna
we come up with
practice
the
this
name?
piano. It's,
I have no idea. You're uncomfortable with the topic of states?
Wait. Hold on. What was your question for Sweetie? Did I miss it? Oh yeah. Josh. Who's Josh?
Josh Scorcher, probably.
Scorcher?
I assume Josh
Okay.
Scorcher if it's a
Well,
question
alright.
to me.
Well, the question is, hey, Sweetie, do you know if Josh is out of college? I know it's the biggest reason he moved to
think
Texas originally
He's
because
in
he
it,
attended
isn't he? Right now?
University of Houston since Ink Rose lived in the area.
Yes, gosh, I don't think he is out of college quite yet, but he's getting there.
Yeah, he had the military helping him pay for it, right?
Military's helping him pay for it. He thought he was going to be done before he got married, but things like there was some confusion in some classes, blah blah blah. Not like he failed or anything, but more like he thought certain things applied to certain other things and they didn't, and now he has to keep taking classes type of thing. So I don't think he's out quite yet, but he's close.
I'm sure there'll be an announcement.
Maybe? I don't know. I can't be positive in this regard, but that was my understanding of his college status. Very cute.
Oh man, I feel bad for Virginia. That West Virginia is actually a thing. I feel bad.
Virginia and West Virginia, those are the only virgin states.
Why don't they call the other
Yes.
one East Virginia?
I don't know. Probably because it's bigger. It probably was the first one. It was like, Virginia. It's like, well, okay, we're going to make this other state West of Virginia. What would you call it? West Virginia.
Like, I guess they got it as soon as they were stretching out, because then we got North Dakota and South Dakota, and North Carolina and South Dakota.
Yeah.
They're like, look, we're gonna have a second
Look,
line.
it's like, or probably they had like one big Dakota, and they're like, let's split it into one big Carolina. Split it.
I think that was a plot point. No, it wasn't exactly a plot point, but a gag they pulled off in Fairly Odd Parents, where like Timmy made a wish that like everything he said would be right.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, his teacher asked him on the spot, like, how many states are there in the United States of America? And he goes, 49. And they're like, no, idiot. And then the principal just like, hey guys, North and South Dakota resolved their differences and became one giant Dakota. Yay, 49 states. Yay, Timmy's technically right now. It was a big funny episode because he made a whole bunch of stupid stuff true.
Nice. 30 whole seconds. Actually weird that we're done.
Did we go past
Oh,
that?
by the way, Heather, it is
Oh, we
past
are.
5 minutes.
So I guess we should call it here.
Yeah. I mean, I was absent for a good chunk of it. I would have been here more if you
Answered my Discord.
answered
yes.
your messages.
I'm
But
sorry, God.
might want to fix your current system.
I'm sorry. I don't know what the deal is. I really don't see notifications. Like, ask Sweetie, she's here. It does not like pop up.
No,
and
it
tell me
didn't pop
someone's
up.
calling. It should when you call me.
I think the little red thing is there, but that's like a tiny little dot. Like you can't pay attention to that.
Yeah, and I'm on my online mode, so that's why I put it on online. So if you called me,
Well,
I would
that's-
know.
Well, the thing is,
'Cause
like,
it did it with
tiny
me,
dot. Well,
really
that
did.
dot is that dot's mostly for.
No. He called you on your phone via Skype, so you had to try and call him. I think even you missed a message from Bronny.
What?
Actually, go back.
Yeah.
Like click on Bronny.
This isn't working. Well, yeah, I did miss a message from him.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I don't remember that. Okay.
You missed it, and looks like you missed a call from him too.
You know what? I think because every time I go on Discord and start streaming, it does this purple line here that says, "Hey, you're on Discord streaming mode now," because we see that you're streaming. And I always X out of it, not even thinking about it. So maybe that mode makes it so I can't receive calls while I'm streaming.
Maybe.
So maybe that's it. I'll have to take a closer look at that when I do this next week. But guys, for now, this has been a really great stream. We had some nice conversations. We hung out, we ate some snacks, and I'm starting something totally new. So, and since this is kind of cute, when I'm done with it, I will post a picture of it. So until then, I'm Heather Blossom. This has been Sweetie Bloom. This has been my baby night. And this has been Crisis Machine Gunner, or just Brandon, if you prefer.
Just Brandon, please.
Just Brandon, Crisis Machine Gunner. Okay. I will see you in the next one.